Bitch better have my money.
I cannot cheat. I am incapable of cheating because it stops being cheating within hours. I am so bad at it. Like I'll go from a girlfriend and then there's no hiding it. I'll bring her home. I'll bring her fucking home. My girlfriend knows when I'm cheating. I don't try to cover it up. It's like, that's it, it's over. So a girlfriend will know when I'm fucking cheating because it's over. What are the signs? It's just over. The signs? Yeah. The signs are, here's my new girlfriend.
So she's like,
wait a minute, he's not even lying, you know.
Where were you, Anthony?
He's got some stories.
I was fucking another bitch.
Yeah. I have another guy. What was that receipt I saw for the thing? I bought my new girl something. I bought my new girl something. And get the fuck out.
Oh my God.
That's based on reality, by the way.
Oh
I
my
can't.
God.
I can't.
When Ant's ready to go, he's got some.
Bitch better have my money.
And by the way, quickly, Patrice, just noticing out of nowhere, Jill Nicolini. He goes, who is that girl?
She's gorgeous.
You had no idea?
I didn't even know.
We dedicated a TV to her. Say Jill TV.
Jill TV, that's Jill Nicolini.
She's all right, man. She's all right.
When she's on TV, we refuse to change the channel.
She looks a mess, too. Like, she looks like she got some problems.
Yeah. Dude, we love her because of that. It looks like she's been out at some Long Island bar or something all night.
Well, she looks good, man. I didn't. Yeah. Sorry, but I didn't.
No, you want to see her nude there? That's her nude.
She is.
She got a job?
Yeah. She got a job?
Like informing people and stuff?
Isn't that great?
It's amazing, man.
Well, slow down. She does the traffic.
Yeah. Still, she has a job where it's important. It's an important job.
They used to have her in the helicopter until they realized, she's got great assets on her. Let's sit her down at a desk or have her stand up.
She just points out where she's caused accidents. I bent over here on the Gowanus.
And who's this middle act who has to follow her?
See, this is all the stuff we talk about.
Oh, really? You already? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, this is good, actually.
Patrice, it's sort of like you're giving us some...
They got little. And she's okay.
But, Jill is forcing her to dress sexier. She never showed cleavage like that.
She's
now
fine.
She got and a little turkey neck, and
she's tanning.
She's tanning and wearing like low-cut outfits just to try to keep up with Jill, the young girl.
And she's looking like a poor man's Laura Dern. Remember? Laura Dern. From Jurassic Park fame.
Yeah.
But this other chick is wow. Like, not even like sexy, but she's on another level of like, why she shouldn't even be on the news.
No.
Gorgeous. And then this poor thing got to come on and like
right after the traffic and do the weather.
Oh, she always gives her a little look to the side like, thanks.
Yeah. And try to prove that she got the job by having credentials.
Yeah. I was a meteorologist. I went to meteorology school.
But we got it all figured out. We think Jill's going to be taking her job eventually.
Yeah.
They got her out of the helicopter. Now she's in the studio. She does the longest traffic report in local TV. Like,
Jill Nicolini.
Yeah, everyone else's traffic is 2 seconds. Hers is about 5 minutes long.
She's talking about side streets. And like the wine dance.
Anything to keep her on the
anything
TV.
to keep her on.
Hey, talk about.
Oh yeah.
She does traffic from Miami to Toronto.
She does sidewalk traffic at this point.
And you probably don't care, but in Oklahoma, there's a cow tipped over.
And they already threw her behind the entertainment desk.
The traffic girl is just sitting there.
Yeah, now she fills in and does little entertainment reports now too when the other girl's out.
Oh, there's nothing worse than watching somebody be groomed.
Yeah, she's being groomed big time.
See, here's Emily Francis who does the entertainment, and sometimes she's out. And when she's out,
they've already slid her.
Jill comes in and does a great job with the entertainment.
But I think they want her to be the traffic, the weather girl.
As soon as she's able to spell Doppler.
Yeah. but there she is nude. She was in Playboy.
That is pathetically
about 4 or 5 years ago. Huh?
Why is she that good? That's amazing. She's that good looking.
Look at that shot, huh?
Look at that.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It open.
Yeah.
That's
not a shot they would. That's not a shot they would have in Playboy.
What street is that?
That's the
Holland Tunnel.
Yeah. And
Thanks for the setup, Patrice.
Doesn't look like there's any traffic going into the tunnel today.
God, is that night? Can I see more like of that ilk, Iraq?
Ilk.
Very graphic photo, but it's what you want to see.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Well, yeah.
It looks like she's being checked for contraband.
That make you get right up in the morning.
Oh,
that
my
make you
God.
late for work.
Look at that, huh? All right.
So there you go.
Wow.
So you noticed what we've been noticing for a while. We dedicated a TV to her and everything every morning.
That picture's great. It looks like a boar's head truck overturned on the expressway.
And then my other friend there, the black girl, she's getting really fat. Is she pregnant or she just
Who?
The anchor.
I don't know.
No one even cares.
No one even cares about her.
She's a dullard, and she's now trying too hard as well. She's starting to smile and do all sorts of things. So
nice one.
See what dignity? Trying to have dignity always loses when you get that hot sexy thing.
We know
she's trying too hard. She's trying to smile.
No, she never smiled. She always looked like she didn't want to be there. So that's a good shot right there. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm 20 days late for that. Jeez.
It's good to know that other people think the exact same thing.
Any excuse to talk about her is fine. Don't worry about it.
Bitch better have my money.
Let's go to gentleman on line 3. You're on the Laszlo Show. Hello.
I just want to say, Anthony, your racism knows no bounds.
Patrice!
I'm sitting here listening to the fucking Laszlo Show, and good old Anthony that can't come out ever. You never visited the fucking Black Phillip Show to give it a boost. You just let my nigga show just fucking flash in the wind. You don't just drop by to discuss relations. But good old Laszlo, you come by and discuss with Muslims with this fucking gaming programmer.
You know, Patrice.
What the fuck, Anthony? I'm sitting there going, no, this ain't Anthony, is it? No. But no, Laszlo says Anthony 75 fucking he's visiting for a fucking 6-pack of beer and a goddamn voiceover. You know, Anthony, I want to love you. I don't want to say this hurts.
I understand, Patrice, but I swear to you, I would come in. But when I called when you were on last week, and this is no shit, I was told there wasn't enough room for one more person in here with your fucking posse. Can you maybe leave a few people home so people can walk through to take a piss? How many people you bring in here?
It's people that need help, man. I want to discuss. Me and you have things to discuss.
We really do.
Laszlo said you got it for a fucking beer. I'll buy you some beer. Come visit.
It's not the beer. It's his lily white skin I love.
I fucking can't believe I'm sitting here, Laszlo, and he gets a fucking coup of a guest like Anthony Cumia to come out on a fucking Saturday.
Well, we do get a lot of good feedback on our show, dude. You know, we got the box set. We got T-shirts.
Fuck you, Laszlo.
Listen, Patrice, fuck you with your fucking ripping off Disney font on your fucking website. That's fucking Walt Disney's font on your website.
Damn, no you did, Laszlo.
Laszlo,
what?
Take me off a goddamn game.
It's called Grand Theft Auto.
Take me off a Grand Theft, you motherfucker.
You already cashed a check, though.
Jesus. Well, then who are the if he takes you off, who are the cops going to beat mercilessly?
You know, I'm fucking hurt, and you're just sitting there, yes, and the Muslims, and just fucking relaxing with Laszlo. We all would like, I think Uninformed with Billy Bob would like a visit from the big shot.
I have to tell you, Patrice, it is very nice because I don't have to do anything, and Knucklehead Wayne and Reed haven't said shit in an hour.
I didn't know who else was on. It was like, it's just, I'm listening, I said, fucking Anthony, I thought you went into a coffin on Friday afternoon and came back out Monday morning, Anthony.
Well, Patrice, there have been a couple of changes, let's say, in my life, and I'm out a lot more now.
What's going on? Changes now.
Well, let me just put it this way. Perhaps I should have listened to Patrice O'Neal's relationship show.
Motherfucker! You got rid of her!
No, I didn't get rid of no one.
Fucking piece of shit! You should never be talking to Laszlo about this shit! That should have been a fucking Black Phillip exclusive! Oh my God, Anthony!
No,
You got rid of her! You fucking got rid of her! And I don't know!
I didn't.
You was like, fuck that. If Patrice wasn't black, I would have told him. Maybe Barack Obama will tell become president. Jesus Christ. I'm so hurt.
I know.
I'm so fucking hurt.
I just felt you probably couldn't help me in this situation because your take on relationships is a little different than mine. And, you know, it's the way things go.
Oh, my God. Can I hang up? And could you please tell a slight bit of the story so I can hear it on the radio?
Well, I've been kind of, you know, quiet. I haven't even really addressed it much on our show. Just missing things, some things like, you know, I have to buy toilet paper now, and it usually just grows on the little stick there. And, you know, it's just a few things I got to get used to.
Oh, my God.
Being a single guy.
Your fucking self. It's fucking orgy central now.
Someone called my house the fuck palace.
It's on, nigga. All right, it's on starting next week. I'm telling you, dude, that is swing central now. Don't fucking go and do no silly shit like get another girlfriend. Holy shit. And look at what a piece of shit I am. I'm not like, oh, poor, what's your name?
What's her name?
I'm like, good,
damn.
Now we can move on. Holy shit.
Oh, Patrice.
I can't believe it. Well, anyway, let me stop. I'm sitting there listening to y'all. I couldn't believe I heard your voice. Laszlo, you got a coup. And I can't believe, Anthony, you would not. Dude.
I am.
Don't talk about it until I'm there.
I am guaranteeing this right now. The next show you do, I am there. I'm fucking there on your show.
All right.
You don't believe me?
It is quiet.
I don't think I do.
No, I will.
think you and Laszlo are good friends. I don't know why, but I'm going to break you and Laszlo up after this.
We're good friends.
What are you talking about?
He's going to be, you threw Laszlo out!
Out of our life.
We can all share Anthony.
Man, Laszlo, I'm sorry to your show. It was just goddamn shocking. Anthony, I need to hear more of this situation.
I'll brief you, Patrice.
Please say something for me, please.
You will be brief.
He's obviously in a rebound moment because he's hanging out with me on a fucking Saturday night at 11 o'clock.
Fucking known. He's just a lonely old man.
You motherfucker.
Anthony, do not get another girl until we talk.
We will definitely talk, Patrice.
This is good news. This is really good news.
Patrice feels like he's got a protege.
All right, see y'all later, man.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Patrice, that motherfucker rules. How do you not love that guy?
Dude, I had him at Rockstar 2 weeks ago, and he was just walking through, and there's a bunch of people at their desks, and he's talking loudly. And,
of course.
As fuck. Complaining about that fucking stupid New York monster movie that just came out. The Cloverfield. Yeah. Just doing it like he was on stage, stand up, and people are at their desk and they're looking up, and he left, and a couple people. Well, who was that large black man who was interrupting our workday? And this other guy goes, dude, that's Patrice O'Neal. He's a funny motherfucker.
Yeah. Patrice is great, man, and his show is really fucking funny. I listened to it last time because I was home. I wasn't on his show. But his take on relationships is so out there. And it makes sense in some sick, twisted way.
It really does.
You'd like to believe that. Like in an Invasion of the Body Snatchers, you've been consumed way. Like, no way a real human thinks like that. But then if you're consumed by the bean pod, you go, yes, this is how it is. This is how it should work. Come over to this side. But I don't know how he pulls it off. How he talks to girls like that, how he talks to his girlfriend like that, who I don't know if it is his girlfriend the way he talks. He's an enigma. And I said enigma, I didn't say, you know, that means a mystery, Patrice. Don't get all mad.
Damn. Sorry, it's the Chuck D alarm.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, it's like when we were hanging out backstage at the...
there's a couple good stories with Patrice.
Dude, my sister, who is a pure...
Don't tell me.
Lovely girl.
Not even invited back. Not invited back for dinner now, is she? Oh, didn't go that far, thank God. Jesus.
On his lap looking horrified while he's stroking her back. She's like, shh, calm down. Shh. And he's like he was, let me just coax this filly into immoral Congress.
Exactly.
And it was just...
He's one of the smoothest motherfuckers you will ever see.
And he's in the process of inviting her back to his house with his old lady for a threesome.
Of course.
Not someone's going to hit you.
That's his MO all the time. Is trying to get a girl back. And now, and we were commenting on this last time, we were commenting how smooth he's dressing now. Like, he used to come in just like a piece of shit. He'd be wearing a jersey. And I guess he thought it was all good because it was new. But it was just like a football jersey and hat and shit. He comes in now pimped out. Wearing a fedora.
Oh, dude,
and a fucking, like, a suede, fucking red suede jacket. And the guy's like a presence. He's a big guy. And I was like... And then Bobby Kelly, of course, is sitting there because I'm trying to just say, damn, Patrice, you know, you look good and shit. And Bobby's like, I don't fucking give him that kind of credit, motherfucker. Shut up.
Bitch better have my money.
Patrice, again, looking very sharp walking in here.
Thank you.
Today.
He's not going to be able to hang out with us anymore.
I know, it's going to get to that point.
You're making everyone feel uncomfortable with your pimp wear.
Yeah.
I mean, you look amazing. You look great, but it's like pimp wear.
Yeah, it just...
Patrice walked in with like, what do you call that hat? I don't even know. I call it a pimp hat.
It's beaver.
It's a beaver hat?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
No beavers died in the making of this hat.
Oh, good. They got it off a live beaver.
Yeah, it's just... It's just the top layer of skin.
They
I made sure there's no beaver meat.
They go into the beaver bathroom after he shaves and clean out his little beaver sink.
Yeah, they shed and stuff, and they just get a little beaver felt.
Yeah,
and just put it one by one into the hat. So you got a beaver hat. You got a nice shirt. You got pajama pants on. You got really
look at those gator shoes.
Gator shoes and matching brown socks. Like he's not messing around.
You're on the fucking. Whoa! Look at him cursing already.
Whoa!
Who, me?
No, I did.
Oh.
I was like, I was ready to drop the F.
Yeah.
But once the C comes out, you don't need the K.
Anthony will be dressing like this soon, by the way.
Yeah.
I see him already. I've never seen you so well trimmed. Hair. You still got the "hey, I'm just a regular guy" hat on.
Yeah, but
I see the trim.
I lose that after. After I leave the show.
Yeah, I see him.
He got a haircut. He's got a new look going with the mustache / soul patch look.
Yeah, I see it.
He's rocking.
He has a twinkle in his eye, man. He's not handling this well, I will say, man. God bless him, man.
I was just discussing right before we went on the air. I'm like, Anthony, you need a safe word. Because it's starting to get ugly with Anthony. Everyone knows by now that Anthony is now single. And I don't know, everyone's just very excited about that because it makes for some fine radio and it makes for some fine throwing Anthony under a bus.
It's not just radio for me, though, Ope. It's
real
love.
life.
It's love. When I found out, I heard, when I kind of found out it was on the XM side. And, and I was just calling in because you never visit my little Saturday night show.
I was on Laszlo's show.
Laszlo's show, and I was just going to call him about his racism that he won't visit my show.
Yeah.
He's in there with a bottle of beer and Laszlo and his dumb video game. And I just call in and ask, why don't you visit my show?
Right.
And then it came out that he kind of insinuated that he was...
Yeah, you had said something, and I was like, well, you know, something's happened. And
because I'm going, this is not Anthony.
You think, why are you out? Why are you out on a Saturday night? And...
Well, I wasn't happy about that because, you know.
It should have been on this show.
Yes! I told him, I'm like, how drunk were you? You got your own radio show to hit every with big news.
He's a private guy. Like, you ask him for it. It's weird, though. I've been doing, about 4 years?
Oh, yeah.
Before the church thing is like, it's been around a little while.
Sure.
And I just realized something in the last year. No one knows about you dudes. Like, everyone knows what color Bobby Kelly's colon is. Voss got stomach cancer. Whatever my problems are in life.
What size Voss's tumor is.
Yeah, and it's like, I go, wait a minute. No one knows anything about these two dudes.
We try to keep that private.
And
we put a lot of ourselves out there, though. We tell some crazy stories.
Yeah, you do, actually. Yeah,
I think we tell enough. I really do. I
think you just had to get a couple of guinea pigs, like about 3 or 4 new ones that just come in here and spill their guts. And I finally, on when I called the thing and you come out with that, and I jumped for joy.
Did you?
Yeah, and I had to actually find out if you guys were hanging out after the show. I was in the house.
Yeah.
It was freezing cold, and Drew Boogie called me. and goes, "Hey, man, I heard you on the show, man. It was crazy." He said, "Listen, we should go catch Anthony." Drew, we should go catch him, man. And because, Drew comes to the show. Every time I do Black Phillip, Drew comes down.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything. He's just a soldier. He just wants to listen.
I'll be there.
He is a woman-hating man, or the man-hating woman club, or whatever you call it. The woman-haters man.
Man's woman-haters club.
Yeah, the Three Stooges things.
He just wants to support his black brother.
Yeah, he's cool like that. And he goes, let's just go down there. And I'm in the house like, you know what, let's go. He drove over my house. We drove to this big bar. I don't know if I should say it, but it's in Times Square. We went
I usually go there after the Saturday shows.
And I catch up to him. It was, a bunch of kooks in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we sat down, I think, from 11:30 to 4 in the morning.
Yep.
Till 4 in the morning. And you can see, I go, and I'm driving, and I know this pretty well, because Anthony, and when I say this, I mean this with love. Anthony's a square dude, and I don't mean like L7. He's not a showbiz guy. No. I know his breakup was very square. I know it was, for me to get him this way, there had been problems way before this, because this is, going out is like, that's like phase 12. He had already curled up and was playing all his 80s sad music. He already did that. He was going back and forth with the emails and the talking and the mind games. And I said, we got to go over there before his cornball white friends tell him, dude. Because white guys, misery loves company. White guys would rather kill their wife than leave her. Like, if it's going bad, they'll throw her in the river before she goes, bitch, I'm done with you.
Oh, damn.
They'll kill her first. So, guys, boy, yo, dude, go back. So we raced down there, caught up to him, had to get through a few of the O&A guys, fans. Hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
Then we talked. First thing I had to tell him, don't go back with her. Second thing I had to tell him, cancel all the Bank of Anthony. The Bank of Anthony
Shut down the
Bank of Anthony. When she realizes that she was only as good as Anthony's credit card. Who are you? I'm so happy I don't have to be her friend.
Oh, jeez. Really?
If you get back with it, it'll be awkward. It will be awkward because I am only a guy's girlfriend's friend. My good friend got divorced. What do you think? I say hi to his wife?
You're the guy's friend.
I'm your friend.
Yeah. That's
she
what
gets
happens.
all that love because of you.
Right.
She's done. Cancel it out. She's gonna realize, dude. And then when I said that in terms of square, Anthony, see, this is what's fantastic. I like to see the destruction of women.
You certainly do.
I really do. And when she realizes that she lucked up big time, just the pain and suffering, when she realizes she has a millionaire, but who's really an air conditioner repairman at heart. He's a blue collar dude at heart, and she's gonna realize that she's only be able to get blue collar guys, not blue collar millionaires, guys.
Just regular blue collar working guy.
She got a refrigerator repairman who has a mansion. Watch how much she's gonna suffer now. When we do the next O&A virus tour in the summer, and her little backstage passes, no good.
Oh, Jesus.
When she comes and she's like, hi, and people go, who are you? Who? When you put a face like, remember what's that movie with what's the movie where they were fighting David Letterman and Leno when they first had the battle?
Oh, right.
And the manager of Leno.
Night Shift, was it? Or
Night Shift?
Yeah.
Was the lady that played in Misery. And
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates, and they had her face at the door at NBC.
Persona non grata.
Do not let her in. When you see her big face at the virus tour, do not let her in.
Oh, my God. Patrice you're really loving this, Patrice.
It's because they deserve it.
You don't want anyone to be happy, do you?
Has he?
In a relationship.
No, it's not even about that. It's not about happy. Yeah, I do want somebody to be happy.
Yeah.
The man. The guy. I want you to be happy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he went into why they broke up, but it was typical girl stuff. And I will say, every time I open my fat mouth, you guys go, dude, you're a weirdo. You're
what, to you?
Yeah, you
not at all.
Jackass.
Well, a lot of times.
I told him.
You make a lot of sense.
I told him, you can't be a girl, live in a mansion, and just be some broad.
He did say
You
this.
have to be the top person. It can't be unclear what you are. It started to disintegrate into that typical world. And I told him what he did. He was a general, right, in his world, who kept promoting a soldier who didn't buy into what his army was doing. Like, so he had a soldier who he kept promoting to, captain, sergeant, lieutenant, who didn't go, yes, sir, no, sir. It was a race to be equal. But there's one general, one. And it was you. And you didn't have her in, people call what I do to my girl brainwashing. But
Well, they would call it that.
If your hands are dirty, you clean them.
So if a brain is dirty,
her mind was dirty.
Wash it.
You gotta wash your brain if it's dirty. She had a dirty mind.
Anthony just started a draft. He's looking for privates at this point.
Yes, he
and
does.
Many of them. And many
but
privates.
Here's your problem.
Yeah.
This is you going way back in time. This is a mistake. You'll learn it now. This is the second mistake you made. Third mistake, there'll be no third. You have to get a girl that buys into your program so she can train any other troops around. Generals don't do basic training. Generals come in for morale.
Right.
When the soldiers are down, you come in and go, hey, don't worry about it. Things are going to pick up. And then you walk away. And
they all go, ooh, the general came and visited.
You need to get yourself Lee R. Hermie or Arlie.
Arlie. Listen to me, you maggot. You need that guy?
Fat Buddy. You got to get one of them, man. I'm so happy. I know she going to hate me if she see me, but I don't. Because I'm a phony with guys, girls. I told you. Opie, if things go bad, who are you? Who are you? It trickles down.
Yeah.
King Anthony. It's King
and
Anthony.
And
then it trickles down.
Oh,
I was so happy.
Well, I guess Patrice is very happy here.
Dude.
I guess so.
Getting back to your safe word, and just give us a safe word.
Is there a safe word?
No, there's no safe word. You know
what the safe word is?
Because we pretty much cut Anthony wide open. We're getting to see the inner workings of Anthony the last week or so.
Why should you care? What, man?
What?
All I ask you to do is just not mess with these low-life citizens. Just listen.
I think, Patrice, did you say you want Anthony to date Jill Nicolini?
Yes. Anthony
from Channel 11 here in New York City?
You are too accessible to these sociopaths over the different internet mediums.
Is that it?
I don't want you to date Super Toes 845. I don't want you to date Tickle Draws 106. I don't want you to do that. They're too accessible, dude.
Yeah?
You understand? You gotta go outside.
So where should I be going?
Here's where you should go.
But this guy doesn't like to leave his house, so that's perfect for him.
Let me get a little advice from Patrice.
We're gonna get him out of that, man.
Okay.
Like I said, you have to go to another kingdom.
Another kingdom.
Another kingdom.
He's doing that. He's going to Cleveland right after the radio show.
And I know he's going to mess with Honey Dip 065. Some other loser. I want you to go and find a place without real princesses, not commoners. Stop messing with commoners. Go and find some royal blood.
Like where would one go, Patrice?
You know what you do? Dress just like you are. I'm telling you, just like you are right now.
Yeah.
Go find out where this CBS can get you some tickets to like one of these balls where these Jill Nicolinis go. These lonely, beautiful
like a
women.
debutante?
But not a debutante, but where debutante types go.
Right.
You go in there with your like every man thing, right? Go in there and go, I'm an everyman millionaire. Just not say it like that, but just give it to him in the eyes. I'm telling you, dude, upgrade. Upgrade.
Really?
Stop letting these regular bums.
Oh, shit.
Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see. I bet you there's a few regular bums here.
No, I just got my camera up today.
Just don't let Bianca Christ. Don't do it. Bianca Christ can't get none. No. She's not allowed. I'm telling you. Will you help me here?
I can't help. I tried helping this guy. I just
tried helping me.
I just sit back and laugh at this point.
You're going to Cleveland?
No, I'm going to see Jimmy Norton's show.
Thank you, Patrice.
What's the matter?
Patrice's looks says it all. We all know you barely leave your house, and all of a sudden you've decided to get on a plane in the middle of winter
to go fly and see a guy that you've known for 27 years.
I got
seen
nothing to do.
So much that you can actually recite it at this point.
I got nothing to do.
You do.
I'm not going to stomp around the big house and make it echo.
See, this is loneliness, man.
No.
Suffer through for
It's not loneliness.
He's enjoying himself.
It really isn't.
He's in a transitional period.
There's not this loneliness.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's boredom.
Yeah.
I'm getting bored. So I'm picking up and I'm going to Cleveland with Jimmy to hang out with Jimmy. Jimmy's a fun guy. Hang out and see the show.
You feel? It's almost like
face.
I feel.
Wait, why did he need a clean shave and a brand new haircut before Cleveland?
I feel the millions of people just sticking their middle finger up at the radio, which you're lying that you're doing right now.
What?
You're not flying to Cleveland to see Jimmy.
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Cleveland is so depressing. Jimmy's funniness can't bring you out of nothing.
What? You know something?
Why don't you have a get together?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Of some people, right?
Yeah.
And we get a couple of we call a couple of girls, hang out. You know, I bring my girl.
Right.
And we bring a couple of friends.
Yeah, but the girls you know are going to crush my poor Anthony.
Oh, you should have seen
They are some big
Jesus.
girls that hang around.
Yeah.
I had some.
Anthony's a little guy, man. You can't do that to my pal.
Patrice has this beautiful girl. Then he brings along, I don't know, she brought along a friend.
A monster.
And she was like...
You want Anthony to be with a monster? The girl's going to crush my Anthony into a pancake.
We need to open Anthony up to everything that's out there.
Yeah.
Different ways to relate. You only know how to relate to Bianca. We need to get you to relate.
Well, the name on...
we got to pull him out of...
Well, we're trying to get a hot teen, hot pajama party at his house together.
See, we don't want hot teen.
Why not?
I reject this radio stuff. We're not gonna have.
This guy is single for the first time since, I don't know, the Carter administration.
Jesus Christ.
I think he needs.
Cut me some slack here.
I think he needs to just enjoy himself for a solid year or two.
This girl, whatever this chick is on Fox 5.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Do you think I want something like that?
That girl's 20 years too old.
No, he's not ready, dude.
This guy.
I'm not ready for what?
We have to get you thinking different, man. This is
really?
You're not a frat guy.
Why do you want me to do something to go against what I'm attracted to?
See, that's not even what we're all attracted to. That. That's like saying we like steak. Like that doesn't even count. Like young, tender 19-year-olds. I'd push my girl off a bridge and get a 19-year-old. It is what it is. That's not like a special thing. Like I'm attracted to that. We have to get you where happiness is gonna. We have to get you some soldiers, man. 20-year-old ain't no soldier. We need somebody that's gonna subscribe to your thinking process and keep you happy. It's your happiness is at stake.
Yeah, but then I'll be sacrificing.
What will you be sacrificing?
What I find attractive.
20-year-old asses.
No, you won't, man. But you've been doing that, though, right? You've been having a little 20-year-old this and that.
He's only been single a week. Give him a break.
I'm single a week.
So you think
I'm a week?
So flying to Cleveland
and I can't go out during the week. I can't go out during the week because of this god awful hours that this program has. So I got to get up too early to go. I can't be hanging out at 2 in the morning.
I'm gonna tell you what I do. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Go have lunch, dress poorly at a really nice place. Go to that rich where the mobsters go to eat downtown, or one of those places, something, and you just see people go, who is this guy who's fraternizing with us. You need to upgrade into millionaire attitude.
You're the worst.
I do.
You do.
Well,
man.
what about our hot tea and hot pajama party? We have a promo and everything.
All right, listen, you got to do what you got to do.
we have a promo and everything.
Patrice is actually trying to help me as a person here.
We're looking at the possibilities. We really want to get a hot
statutory rate case.
Hot pajama party
Get this man
at his house with Pal Talk cameras. It's perfect.
Enough of the Pal Talks.
Can I play my dumb promo, please? Because we got to go to break.
Because imagine the young teenage scuzzbags that's going to even open up to this, whose parents are going to allow this.
It's perfect. That's how we're pushing it with the promo. Listen.
Why don't you put a...
That's 866 FU Line 1.
Let me tell you what the greatest thing about that.
Yeah.
It didn't say 18 and over.
Yeah.
It said 18 or 19. It was very specific. That was genius.
Very pigeonhole.
Well,
18
no,
or
why?
19, not 20, baby.
I'll tell you why. This is our thinking. We're kind of hoping that we could get this thing done.
And where's the pajama party?
At his house. But we're gonna
At my house.
No, listen to me. I got it all figured out. They're all going to meet at a mall. We're going to blindfold them. We're going to have stuff on the windows, and then we drive him to his house so they don't know where he lives.
Like a hostage.
We're going to do a whole Batman thing with the girls.
Like a hostage situation. Then they come in.
Can you imagine the Long Island Railroad station pieces of garbage that's going to show up at your house? Can you imagine?
That's all I need is some bimbo tripping down the stairs and suing me.
Some scuzzbag in your house with fingerprints all on your wall. And your girl going, you left me so you could just be with 47 more of me?
47 more of me. You're the worst.
Will you stop it?
You're the worst.
Will you just stop?
When did you start caring about anyone?
Oh, that is hysterical.
I'm big on happiness, dude, with a couple of dudes. I'm big on it.
All right, listen, we're going to have a lot of fun today. We really have to take a break. Patrice O'Neal, the great Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite people.
The logic and sensibilities that come out,
I'm pushing him to write a book on this whole relationship and love thing because he's got such a great angle on it. And I'm hearing you're getting closer to that, huh? Possibly?
Yeah.
All right, good. What else are we promoting today, Patrice?
Nothing.
Great.
Nothing.
Hanging out.
Promoting my friendship.
My well-being.
Coming in.
This is the last day of Black History Month. And
it is a leap year.
In case you missed it,
extra day.
This is yesterday's honoree.
All morning long here on Opie and Anthony.
Listening to all those broke-up white boy songs.
Yeah.
Laying on like your round white trash oriental rug that's on the bottom of your step.
Hey, really fast before we get back with Patrice, because he's on fire, man. He had us just dying during the commercial break. He's just loving this whole Anthony angle.
Yeah.
We got a nurse in Ohio, Lisa Anthony, writing in today. She writes, I'm old, 33, but I'd really like to give Anthony treats in that giant bed of his. Just once. I'm a nurse without gag reflexes.
Look at him. That's how they audition. That's how they audition. Here's what I can do. Shove something down my throat. I'm a nurse who'll not gag. That's what they do. This is why you're in a great spot, man. I just want to walk you through being you.
Now, Patrice, I want to expand what you're doing this morning, because there's a lot of people out there that are going through breakups or have broken up with somebody. And a lot of these people, when they break up, it's not over. They continue to hold out hope that it's going to come back to what it used to be. Anthony seems to be the type of guy who's been telling everyone when he's done, he's done.
I believe that. He's been steadfast and saying
I don't.
that the whole time.
I don't go back. Ask any ex if you could ever find them.
Very smart.
That I never. But never go back.
You were cracking us up during the break, so now I got to make believe we didn't hear what you were saying.
No, I can repeat
it's too good. It's too good for the
50 million
listener.
times, man. But it goes into, and like you said, the word, just to make sure it doesn't.
We want a safe word for Anthony, because I know this could get ugly.
No.
And it could break up the whole radio.
Yeah,
show.
you think a safe word?
Yeah, give us a safe word just in case today.
Something I would never say. Vote Obama.
Okay, I like that. All right, a safe set.
And please do this for everybody who, if we get too deep.
Yeah, just yell out, tap and yell, vote Obama, and we'll stop immediately. Because we respect your privacy to a point.
Don't anybody here at the radio show, anybody who's a good friend, don't say how you feel about his ex-girlfriend to
No.
him. If you didn't like her, don't say you didn't. Just be happy he's single.
Right.
Everything trickles down.
What was that whole door analogy?
Well, this is based on the fact I had a long conversation with him, and it trickled down into typical. Like some of the things that I told you, they just don't appreciate it. They like fish.
Like fish.
Like fish. You have to make them understand. And when I say them, girls, you have to make them understand that they should be thankful every day. Every day for anything you give them. He was telling me numbers of what he did, and basically it's like, okay, relative, if it was my money, if I gave my girl $500, every month, just because she's my girl. The money he was saying, relative to his money, ridiculous amounts of money that he was just because he gives it, right? And she didn't appreciate nothing.
He just got a huge raise. Let's just put it that way.
Well,
a huge raise. I could say that much.
Appreciate nothing, Opie.
Well,
nothing.
I don't know.
Just like my girl, don't appreciate nothing. Like I told you, when I write her checks, if she needs a little something,
when she comes in, she goes, "I need a few bucks."
Extra,
okay.
Just so she know, I always put in the memo something very uncomfortable, so that the teller sees it.
Something uncomfortable,
like for being a rotten hoe in the memo.
You actually write that.
So the
being
teller
a
has
rotten hoe and just cause, so she understands that it doesn't come without a cost. Don't ever feel that comfortable with me where you just go, give me money.
Right.
Just give me a couple of dollars. If I give her money, I'll throw it on the floor.
You're always telling her who's boss.
Not even who's boss, but just like, look.
Where her place is.
Because she knows I'm trying to get rid of her. Instinctively, I'm trying to get rid of her. Because I want this pajama party thing in my house.
Right.
I bought a new house. No other women's ever been in there. You know what I mean? And she has a key to my home. And she thinks, like, why do you always hold that over my head? You have a key to my house. And I got a regular one-door house. When you walk in, you open it, and it hits a fake flower. I have a fake plastic white trash plant on the side, the Phillip space. You can hear it, and then the plant, one of the leaves sticks through the door, so when you close it, there's some plastic tree sticking outside my house. Very white trash. Anthony gave a key to his ex, who had a key to the double door Dynasty door with the bell that goes boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. With the gargoyle knock fist.
The big knocker on there.
You understand? And she's giving him problems? You got a key to the double door? Like, you got 70 bags, 1 or 2 on your shoulder, with 14 in your hand, and you open the double door, and it all falls on the ground like, oh, God, on the wooden...
Oh, God.
I just dropped all my bags, and let me run to the bathroom. She runs to the bathroom in a mansion. I gotta run to the big mansion bathroom. Then I run to the big mansion kitchen to get myself big mansion stuff out the big mansion refrigerator. How dare you?
Everything's just big, right?
How dare you not say thank you, Mr. Cumia, every single time you put your key into the double door? You'll learn now when you get your new boyfriend and there's no key. And he treats you like a tag commercial. He throws it outside and he just sprays tag on and he breaks his body. Breaks the stink off his body. But it's not as nice as a commercial hotel or a commercial apartment. She's going to be, when she walks to somebody else's house and there's no extra stairs to walk nowhere, she's going to be like, oh my God. She's going to go, where's the bathroom? He's going to go, right there.
Oh, God damn.
No more house where people come over and you got to give them directions to the bathroom and give them a tour of your new stinky boyfriend's house and his dirty knuckles and his hands is all crispy. He's not kept up. He doesn't have his own space. You don't have your own space. He doesn't have a bunch of fun guns. No YouTube that anybody cares about. No boom, boom, boom. You don't have to go upstairs and say, can you move your Cadillac so I can fit my thing next to your cat? Why is your Shelby's always taking up space in the thing? I gotta park my Maserati. Good luck to you.
There was sometimes we'd have to move or jockey around vehicles, so that's kind of funny.
Cause you problems.
If I wanted to get the Shelby out, the Porsche had to be moved.
We made a deal. That I don't make compromises.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make promises. What did you say? She was getting a little annoyed with your job?
Well, there was a couple of issues about, I think it was some time issues.
Your job's more important, yeah.
Some things like that.
Do you understand? My job is why you are you? What if I was not Job Anthony? Who would you be? You would be the girlfriend of not Job Anthony.
Not Job Anthony.
What does that make you? You are the girlfriend of King Kong of radio. King Kong. You just living a life where a giant white man comes through the woods and picks you up and goes, "Arr!" King Kong's girlfriend. That's who you were.
God damn it.
That's who you were.
Hilarious.
And you causing him typical nonsense. Typical. What are we doing? What are we going to be? Where are we going? Where are you going? How about up my staircase from Gone with the Wind?
You choose which way to go. Should I go upstairs to the right or to the left?
With my
I haven't gone upstairs to the left in a while.
With my extra staircase.
Right, that's what I mean.
Are you out your mind? We were sitting in that big Irish pub, and I was like, Anthony, is your house as big as this place? If you put walls certain places, he's like, yeah. I couldn't see to the end of. I had to get up and walk to where the wall was in this place to see. Anthony lives in a giant pub house.
Big pub house.
And you gave problems? Good luck to you.
Well, our new idea, we're going to try to, turn Anthony's house into a sorority house.
Now it's a sorority house? What happened?
You got to come up with, like, sorority letters and stuff.
First, I thought it was going to be
and you got to come up with some
home
pledging.
for wayward coke whores.
Yeah.
And then I was going to have
swing party.
One half of it was going to be wayward coke whores, and the other half was going to be where I stay with my valuables.
Yeah.
And then I was going to put an electric fence and collars on them, so if they cross over that line, they get a little shock. But then you could kind of, feed them a little coke.
Just having fun, aren't you? Let's turn it all into radio. Let's do something real.
Yeah.
Let's do a little swing party.
Swing party.
Swing party.
Oh, that's normal, but my hot pajama party is a bad idea.
Electric
Are you kidding me?
Coke whore? Well, swing party is not more accessible.
Well,
maybe
viable.
Maybe
the
the
coke
house
whore thing turned into the teen.
Yeah, because maybe the house
pajama party
for coke whores is maybe a little crazy.
And now sorority.
Hot pajama party. I'm telling you, can work.
Too much potential for a rape beef, man.
Yeah.
Too much potential.
So you want him to have a swing party at his house?
It's no potential for beef. You're going to have respectful adults there. There's going to be some single girls get in free. Couples pay $70. Make a couple of bucks.
Oh, you want me to charge admission?
Yeah, make a couple of dollars.
My neighbors see a bunch of cars.
What are your
risky
your neighbors
business
don't
swing
care about
party.
you anyway. They hate you anyway.
They hate you.
Anyway.
He doesn't care about your neighbors.
That's what I'm saying. Let's have that. You're going to have respectful. If you have a pajama party, and I'm not trying to C block, but I'm saying
you kind of are, though.
19 and 18
we were
year
excited
old
about
girls.
the team party.
Do you understand 19? They don't know how to deal with what a 59-year-old man.
59? How did I go from? Oh my God!
In mid-50s,
I still have a lot of decent years in my 40s left, my friend.
They may disintegrate when the evil that hits them from where they think they're little 18, 19-year-old evil, like, yeah, we got fun and I'm going to put out, to when they cross that boundary and feel the seriousness that's about to hit them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be able to deal with it.
No.
You need at least 30 years old.
Yeah.
At least 30. That's me. But 18 and 19, I think it's just too young, man.
Yeah.
Meaning too young to really have the. I'm down with the party.
All right, you are down with the party.
I'm down with the party,
That's
but
good
the 18 and 19 might not be.
Maybe
especially if you invite us.
Maybe we shouldn't tell you about our prom contest then.
Oh, Jesus. What is the matter with you?
Oh, it just turned into. And believe me, Patrice, I'm going to defend myself here. I had no say in any of this.
What are you talking about?
They have just, between Opie and Jimmy, they have just gone off and told me what I will be doing.
Well, we're excited. This is a good time for
They're
Anthony.
using my situation and my house to try to make good radio.
We're just
and
trying
Opie
to take care
I
of
don't
you.
think Opie believes.
What happened?
I think you know that and here's what I'm trying to save him from.
Right.
Is getting back the next girlfriend. I think Anthony has some habits that's going to get him another girlfriend.
Vote McCain.
Really?
Vote McCain.
What's the matter?
That's my safe word.
Oh,
my safe sentence.
I don't want him to just pick up another chick.
What's that?
I don't want you to just pick another girl up.
Yeah.
I don't want just another girl that just lotteries you. That
really
just lucks up and scratches the Kumia ticket. Yay! Yay! I win! I won $10 million. I get a payoff of 6.8, and I just buy everything.
Kumiato.
And now I'm bored. I'm so bored. I hate your job. I hate your. And that ticket just went into the shredder. I love the fact that ticket went into the shredder.
Yeah.
Now I know that it's not blown in the wind because I said the lottery ticket, there's a difference between once you realize that ticket's in the shredder or the hope that you see it blown in the wind. And it's like one of those cartoons where it's like the lottery ticket blows in the wind and now it's like some race.
Right. The chase
oh my
is
God,
on.
It blew to the top of the Empire State Building. Let's go to
He's up in the elevator.
So listen to our prom idea and tell us what's wrong with this.
I'm Anthony Cumia, and I approve this message.
Will you go to prom with me?
Hey, it's Opie from the Opie and Anthony Show. By now, you probably know that Anthony is single.
Anthony Cumia, bona fide celebrity.
He broke up with his girl right around prom season. So far, so good.
Prom date.
You can shake your booty down on the dock.
I think Anthony wants to go to a prom.
And if you're lucky, after the prom, Anthony will give you something that rhymes with dock. Bring Anthony to your prom.
866-FU line 1.
866-FU line 1. You can be Anthony's prom date.
Anthony wants to go to a prom.
Call now, 866-FU line 1 to have the prom night of your life.
See, very tame.
Yeah.
But with this thing, the girl has to put out. That's all we ask. What's wrong?
See, that...
Just thinking of age right away.
Yeah, it doesn't,
18? Is they going to be
Yeah, there's 18-year-olds already.
No,
18-year-olds that are seniors.
See, this whole thing also...
That's
they
another
have this,
possibility.
They have a prerequisite that the girl's got to put out, which is an amazing term to use in this day and age. And
you'll find them.
But
we've had a couple
I don't
call
think,
it already.
I don't think it'll wash. I really don't think I want to go to a prom with some high school girl.
Looking like
I don't
Mr.
think I want to do that.
In with a big suit.
I'll be the
well, she has to give
chaperone.
Up some novelty date.
Well, she has to give up the back door.
You know what?
See,
we toned it down a little bit.
I am into this.
Okay, good.
But I'm into it for real. I want it to happen. I want it to happen.
Yeah.
This is a very good opportunity for Anthony to kind of find himself. What are you trying to say? You don't want him to go down the same road again? You want him to
I'm gonna
maybe try to take a different path this time around?
Patrice is schooling me.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you don't repeat anything.
All right, let's go to Kara. She's in Connecticut.
He's
Kara.
schooling me.
A lot of people want to get in on this today. Kara.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
This is Patrice. I think he's missing something about Anthony's ex-girlfriend. I think the problem is Anthony's girlfriend actually liked him. He could get a girl that sucked it up, and takes all the benefits, but she actually wanted to be with him. And the next girlfriend.
Why does that make her special, though?
Make her special.
What is your point? What is your point?
Well, no, my point is that I don't think she was flawed in any way. She just wanted to be with him because she liked him.
Really? So what happened to the relationship? She's gone.
It just kind of slowly, it was kind of like an iceberg, just kind of like going away from land.
Yeah, but that's Anthony.
They were attached there for a while.
Yeah.
I saw it. There was some real admiration there on both sides.
But it's Anthony's
There was
fault.
definitely something that was real there for a while.
It's your fault.
It is?
That's why I want you to make sure you make sure that she understood.
Oh, it's my fault because I didn't do the training and the general and the private.
Yes.
All right, we got to take another break.
Bitch better have my money.
Good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Entering the studio, Perry Mason, everybody. Perry Mason joining the Opie and Anthony Show today.
Tricky. Hello, sir.
You look like the Black Perry Mason. Not Perry Mason. Oh, you know what? Damn it, I had a good
What'd you do?
Superman, Perry White.
Oh, Perry White.
Damn it. But it's Perry Black.
Oh.
I screwed it all up. Opie and Anthony, 877-212-08. Patrice O'Neal has entered the studio. How are you, Patrice?
A strange middle-aged white man just took my coat. Who is this?
Oh, that's Stunt Brain.
Oh, okay. Somebody.
You'll be hating him within the hour.
Hating?
Really? Just some smarmy white dude?
No, he's great, actually. He's
very educated.
He's the latest hire.
Because...
I think we're trying to go a little more legit, so we actually hired someone that has radio experience.
I heard you guys talking about conspiracies and things like that.
Of course.
And your relationship.
Well, dude, you were the one who told Anthony a long time ago.
No, that's fine.
You're mad, right?
No, not really. No, it's it's fine.
Well,
I'll just roll with what you guys are talking about. What's going on? Well, all right, cool.
Patrice did suggect that Anthony needs to go out with Jill Nicolini.
Not just Jill Nicolini.
This was way before McFoley came by as the love maker, the matchmaker there. Yeah,
Patrice is right.
Mankind.
Everybody brought it up.
Mankind did it for you. It's cool.
Everybody brought up the fact that Patrice said it quite a while ago.
And personally in his ear. Jill Nicolini, when I came from the thing, they're single. All these high-level chicks that nobody wants to date are single. All right.
Look how annoyed he is that he hasn't been acknowledged.
It's just, a personal, hey, man, I took your advice. I upgraded from these, refrigerator repair girls' daughters.
Yeah, you really should explain. You basically said, Anthony, you're going down the wrong road. You need to
upgrade your life.
Go after someone like Jill Nicolini. She's single. She would be great for you. He said this whole thing
he did
on an XM show, and then when you guys went out until all hours of the night, he got your ear. And
that is what he said when we were hanging out at the bar that night.
And then Saga comes in and just makes it legitimate. I see. Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Saga. Oh,
wow, is that your... Wow.
See?
Wow.
You get to watch her on television.
No way old crazy Patrice could ever... Patrice is nutty to think that Jill Nicolini could ever... Well, fair enough.
Well, it seemed like it was, maybe it's my own, my self-esteem wasn't very high. I didn't think that I could, I should aim there.
Yep, I told you, stop pal talking.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop giving access to these nobodies. Look at her.
Who would have thought that she had such self-hatred?
That's what I mean. It's like she's beautiful women, fat girls and ugly women always have a man. And these beautiful women they can't get it. They don't understand. They don't understand.
Patrice is a guru. Mm-hmm. He is a guru of all things to do with relationships. He really is the smartest guy I know. Not even smart, just like...
Do you know why?
You have like you're a superhero for relationships.
I'm an overweight guy who likes women. I had to figure it out some kind of way. And the only thing is, thank God that they don't think like us. That's all I have to say about women. Thank God they're not us. Because then I'll be in deep trouble.
Yeah.
Well, Patrice, this is the question today. You obviously set up Anthony with Jill Nicolini. How does he keep someone like Jill Nicolini?
By understanding she's the traffic girl. And never letting her forget it. And no disrespect. That's just my advice.
Oh, Patrice.
You are better than Jill Nicolini.
Damn.
That's all I'm saying.
Really fast on instant feedback. Stephen S. from Bayshore is on fire. Anthony is in a blitzkrieg romance. He also writes, say what you want about the whole Antholini thing, but Jill has put some pep back into Ant's goose steps.
Ooh.
And finally, he also writes today, in another couple of years, the CW11 News. Oh, shaking his hand. Very good.
Sir.
Because we learned what? CW's celebrating their 8th anniversary today?
Yeah, something like that.
Stephen S. writes, in another couple of years, the CW11 News will be too old for Ant to watch.
Hey.
I'm very proud of you, man.
I've backed off of the children.
Very proud of you. Got rid of those suicide girls.
Ant's a big fan of the suicide girl.
No more tattoos inside of the lip, girls. No more piercings where they're not supposed to be. I'm really proud of you, man. But just don't let your self-esteem get lower, Jack. This is what you're supposed to be. It trickles down from King Ant.
King Ant.
Don't you ever forget it, dude.
Okay.
That's
I like taking Patrice's advice.
So he's saying that always, whenever there's an issue and she maybe is getting on him about something, just keep thinking you're not the anchor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just, dude, you are, look, you're established.
Right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that. That's all I'm saying. You are an established man.
Exactly.
You got things to teach, Miss Antholini. Don't you ever forget it.
Patrice makes you feel really powerful and good about whatever relationship you're in, and then you get home and realize that you're just meant to be a cuckold.
I'm gonna tell you, I look at my girl and I just should bow down to her and be held. But I know how abusive she is and how abusive they are, so I just have to stay arrogant.
You got to stay arrogant.
That's it.
Wow.
I bought a lot of shoes yesterday. I actually was shopping for her for shoes.
Really?
Sometimes I got to do that for because of the things that I put her through.
You got to get her some shoes.
And even if she's up to no good, she deserves to do bad things to me for what she's put up through. What I put her through to do bad things, she deserves. If she's out to get me, she deserves it. Because I know I put it through the test.
This is the odd little paradox with you. You talk about a relationship and talk about how you got to be arrogant and go in there and just, the king, you're the king, and
yes.
Everything else trickles down. But then you identify the fact
the queen gets to have the spoils of the kingdom.
Well, that's what you do. You then identify and know that you put her through hell, and she must be rewarded for this.
Oh my God! I curse her out for no reason many times, man. just to so she don't think that she can get an upper hand.
Oh.
It's a low self-esteem thing, but it has to be done with all of them because women, they don't want to win, they want a winner.
Oh.
Antholini don't want to get up talking about no damn Travis. She wants to look at her man get up and be a powerful radio dude and go, "That's my man right there." Ask her.
God damn. That Patrice.
He's got to have his own relationship show.
It's amazing.
Ask her. She don't want to do. What does she want to do that for? And then a bus crash. It's like she's better than that. And she just wants to be in your mansion, Jack. Don't ever forget it. Just say, I'm very proud. I just want to say I'm proud of you. I heard about it. I was very happy about that, man.
Oh, thank you, Patrice. That is so
My favorite moment was the summation of the traffic report.
He's just pointing at the air, just going, this, that, whatever. Whatever.
So I'm happy. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, Patrice.
They're moving at light speed, though, Patrice.
I heard it.
The love word was thrown around after a mere couple days.
It's because of his self-esteem. He wouldn't think about this. Would you ever tell one of the
Suicide girls?
Never. You would say love to them. You never would. Unless they was in your life for a long time. But I understand that this is way on another...
It's a whole nother level of right.
Because another thing that's messing with you, everybody, like, in the morning wants her. And I know you still have this cloudy disbelief that she wants you, but that's what you hang on to. You always hang on to the fact that she could be out to get you.
Oh, really?
Yes. And just enjoy the ride. And always know that she could be like going, oh, take this turn and take that turn. And she could be like taking you to her real boyfriend to rob you. Always believe that.
Oh, my God.
Just enjoy. When y'all are cuddling up, you just go,
this is great.
But she's out to get me. It just keeps you on your toes. That's all. That is all. That's it, man.
Always believe she's setting you up for a home invasion.
Yes, believe that she's gonna wake up from this temporary insanity that she has. But you bring something to her that she's never gonna have, man. Ever. Don't coochie coo it too much. That's all I'm saying.
Don't coochie coo too much?
Don't coochie coo too much. Let her coochie coo you. That's all.
I noticed there's not as many Pal Talk windows open these days there, Anthony.
Good.
I get reflections.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah. I got E-Rock's camera and my camera open.
There's something going on with Ed because, man, that used to be nothing but cameras open.
Let me look.
For his viewing pleasure.
They had a meeting about Anthony, but don't you look back, dude. They're still your loyal subjects. You just have to upgrade. Stop dating the subjects. There's some blue blood. You ever see Coming to America? You need a girl in there going, ooh, 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 ooh. You need that. You need somebody that was bred to be a queen.
Stop dating the subject and blue blood.
Yes. Messing with these girls with dirty fingernails. Forget about it. So that you can feel better about yourself. Trust me, you're higher than you think you are.
Oh, God damn. Let's say hi to Ryan in New Jersey. Ryan, we got Patrice O'Neal in studio. He's going to be at the Animation Festival tonight.
I'm excited about that, man.
Good morning,
it's going to be great. What do you got, bro? Hey.
I'm just wondering when Dr. Patrice here is going to write a book teaching us all how to be a man.
What did I tell you, Patrice? I've told Patrice on many occasions. See, you give Anthony advice that he doesn't listen to. You don't listen to my advice, my friend.
I do.
You should be writing a book. It would be huge.
I have to figure out how to exercise every day first, like before I write a book. Like I don't have it like that.
You put this in a book, it's going to be a huge read.
I'm doing it
because you have a way of talking about relationships. No one else has talked about them in that way.
Yeah, it's from a guy with low self-esteem that has to have a pretty girl.
But that's
the typical guy.
You're every dude, man. Because listening to Gene Simmons tell a woman that I'm gonna have sex with other women is like irrelevant because he's the bassist in Kiss.
Right.
But you're a regular dude. I mean, you're a funny dude. But it's like people can look at you and go, all right, well that makes sense to me. It's very relatable.
Right.
You should write a book.
And I do it with black women too, which is
that's another whole trick, right?
They don't play around like that.
No, I couldn't imagine how intimidating that would be.
Why don't you start dictating a book into a tape recorder, and worst comes to worst.
Is that how you did it?
No, I blogged. But I'm saying if you're not sure of how to do it, I kind of lucked into it.
Because I want to do it. I don't know how to do it. It's not like I'm going, shut up, Opie, I don't believe it. But it's just like I'm like, yeah, but
you got to just come out.
Once upon a time. I don't know how to do that.
Write down a bunch of thoughts.
Yeah, come out with like a basic outline of what could possibly be chapters of this book. Start there.
Just write it and trim. Just write a bunch of ideas. Trim the fat later. Stop. Don't worry about I always obsess over making the first paragraph right. Where am I going to go? Just write a bunch of ideas down. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. And then you look at it in 2 days and you go, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden you start formulating from there. And before you'll know it, a bunch of random ideas on a page turns into 7 or 8 pages. And it will just kind of move itself, like going downhill.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Man.
You'll be
is.
good at it, man.
If you just sat down,
I'm so not against it. I'm just telling you.
If you sat down in front of a computer and just started trying to formulate something, you're going to be surprised how quickly it's going to come to you. I'm telling you. And then we promote it, and you become like a New York Times bestseller. That's what we do for you.
Yep.
Finally, we do something for you. What happened? What?
I'm sorry.
He's asking me questions. Jill came on to do the traffic there, and Patrice starts asking me questions about her breasts.
Are you insane?
Because he's seen them. You know?
Yeah, but see, know what happened here? Jill was kind of just like I have to say it again. She was kind of like a sex object for the show. And look, we made Jill TV, and we all like, oh, Jill, look what she's wearing today. Look at this. Look at that. And now, out of respect, because it's become a thing, we've all faded away. We don't even look at the TV anymore. Anthony's the only one looking at her in the office.
Anthony
out of respect. It's a whole respect thing.
He has to be fair to everyone.
We must all be able to draw from the well. We just want to wet our beaks.
Everyone looks at Jill Nicolini.
Yeah.
I mean...
I know that. I'm not saying that.
But I'm saying, he knows, but I know Jill TV... eventually will disappear.
No, I don't.
You sure?
That's fine. It's just, you're asking me certain questions. I don't think I'm ready to, fess up.
I just asked the easy question. You just asked
Anthony about
I didn't ask about
the
any
boobs
smells. I just asked
you just asked Anthony about the boobs of his girlfriend.
I think that Coke Logic should come and sit at the table.
Oh, wow. What an honor.
Oh, my God.
In a seat of honor. Wow.
Here's Coke Logic.
That doesn't happen very often, to be honest with you.
He's done so much good work for the radio program.
Coke Logic looks like a lesbian.
Holy shit.
Let me stop fucking with him, man. This guy's genius, dude. I'm sorry, Coke.
No problem, sir.
You said not to fuck with him after you just hammered him.
Yeah, I'm bad about him again, man. His cartoons are genius.
They really are. I love his style. Here it is. What happens in Long Island?
Anthony Cumia is a radio host who thought he had it all.
Drinking, guns, whores, gay guys.
It was insane. Until one day, Cupid stunned this shock jock with a message.
I come with a message for Anthony.
Oh, from Jill?
She said she is A, single, and B, interested.
Sent from a traffic girl.
They call me Network and Nicolini.
With giant cans.
I'm recently single. Why can't I get them? I'm calling to ask if maybe Anthony wants to go out.
Now Anthony's on cloud nine.
My pal Anthony is deeply in love with Jill Nicolini.
He's changing his ways.
I've been hearing that you're having a hard time with children these days.
And he's ready to betray his beliefs for a piece of ass.
People know me off the air as really loving children. I have a soft spot for kids. Yeah, I love kids. The more the merrier.
Anthony Cumia.
Can I point out how great it is that this whole time Anthony was just trying to wrap it up before one of us wrecked it? Yeah.
Jill Nicolini.
Also debris spill, lots of delays here, taking out the left lane. Traffic is definitely going to linger longer.
Keith the cop is the jilted lover.
Another disgruntled employee, I forgot.
All disgruntled.
O&A Pictures presents What Happens in Long Island Stays in Long Island. Coming to a theater near you.
Oh, bravo. I love that. Movie trailer delivery is fantastic.
What was the moves, man? I missed this whole fucking thing.
You're
man.
still pissed because you gave Anthony this advice a long time ago and he didn't take it. He waited for Mick Foley to give him the
Mick Foley. We talked on the air briefly. I said I'd give her a call.
I heard about that. My girl was telling me that Mick Foley was saying, but I didn't. Put
so we
nothing
texted
together.
a little bit, and we went on our first date, which lasted for 35 hours.
So you went out, and then what was the horse shit, like the violin? When did the violin music start? You know what I'm saying?
The violin music. Well, I picked her up, and the Escalade, and then we drove to a restaurant.
She wasn't impressed, by the way, which is cool because she's been picked up.
Of course.
This is a good thing.
Yeah.
This is good. Your money hasn't impressed her yet.
Exactly.
So this is good because she can get high level motherfuckers. So this is
that's exactly.
All right.
So then we're driving. I had a little faux pas when the navigation system sound had to be turned up, and I turned it up and didn't realize REO Speedwagon was on the radio.
Okay.
That's really kind of a douchey moment.
But she likes
But
REO
she laughed at that.
Yeah, of course she did.
It's funny. And then we went to the restaurant.
She's a lonely traffic girl at this point. Go ahead. At this point.
Restaurant, couple of glasses of wine to loosen up, and I don't know. The next thing I know, we're like fucking making out.
What? Oh.
In the restaurant.
Making out in a restaurant. Now, at what did you have any fucking? Has there been any comfort zone at all since you've been with her at all, where you just your mojo's there, where you're just like, oh, all right, where you're comfortable?
Oh, fuck, all the time
in your own fucking skin.
Totally.
Dude, he doesn't.
There's not even an awkward moment or anything.
Yeah, he doesn't care who's around. He's been making out in public ever since.
Yeah.
Look how dry his lips are. He's some chapstick.
I want to ask you some dirty questions. So fucking.
See that?
No kidding.
There's a difference. See, it's weird with people on television, and I don't realize this, but people think the same way of people on the radio. They're different than in regular life than they are on TV. You see them on TV.
Really, Anthony? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You do, but no, you get intimidated a little by the celebrity of certain people, by the fact they're on television.
So she's looking at you like you are Anthony of Opie and Anthony.
And
she knows.
but she's not the same person you see just delivering the traffic. It's like
Are you giving me a school?
You can't get because you can't get like the. I'm not schooling you. We're talking to fucking people through these microphones. I'll have a conversation with you.
I want to talk to you. I really want to go in the bathroom and sit down
I bet
with
you do.
T and talk to you about this fucking situation.
With T? Yeah.
I'm still, by the way, I am starstruck. There are some horrible women I would fuck just because. Like, I'll fuck Barbara Walters.
Just because she's a celebrity?
She's a piece of garbage, and she's fucking people, and I fuck her because she's 90-year-old Barbara Walters. I'm a novelty guy like that. But Jill Nicolini, man, this situation is just super interesting. I just don't want you to fall, optimal word fall, in, optimal word in, like quicksand, love.
Not in quicksand.
I'm saying fall in.
Where no falling in anything.
Okay.
He fucking nose dove into it. What are you talking about?
Did you say Did you say I love you too, or I love you?
Let me think.
What you should have said was, I like you so far. Now, just because I'm being lovable doesn't mean you are too.
Yeah, I might have strayed from some of the Patrice rules.
Of course you have, but you don't go too far.
Because I'm not Patrice.
Don't know. I know you. Look, Jill Nicolini is high level, man.
Right.
I mean, no question about it.
That was definitely out of my tin knocker days, out of that range of any girl I would.
It's out of your range as a radio guy.
But she's ready, dude. She is ready to have a man. She is there.
Yeah.
I say you get her pregnant.
Wow. It's not the first person saying that.
I say you fucking get Jill Nicolini pregnant.
And then
really?
And then you got her for sure.
Yes.
Why, though, do I want...
Yes.
Why do I want to muck up the body?
Muck up what body? You got enough money.
Jim Norton's. What the fuck do you think?
Send her to one of these fucking construction companies and get that stomach fixed afterwards, man. Are you kidding me? She look like she got good genes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Get her pregnant, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Just cut the tip out of the condoms and go, oops.
You don't need to. She wants to have a kid. Dude,
Condoms? What are you, crazy?
No bags, huh?
Oh, get out of here.
Serious?
There's nothing.
You went in raw digging?
Why not?
Already?
So
What do you think?
So she's going to get pregnant. She's not going to wait for you.
I care.
She's trying to get pregnant.
Look at well, who knows? She might be on the pill. You don't know that.
She ain't on no fucking pill.
And Anthony may pull out.
He doesn't
pull out.
He would never pull.
I haven't pulled out in all my life.
He wouldn't dare put that anywhere
Oh
except
my
for
God.
inside.
I used to use the old thumb trick where as you're pumping out, you put your thumb under the condom and whoosh, that fucker comes right off. You're back in, the chick never knows the condom came off.
But
Shoot
you didn't
a
even
load.
need to do that trick here.
Done. No.
And you never got a girl pregnant?
Lucky me. There were a few scares back in the old high school days.
Wow.
I missed my period.
Hold on.
Ow,
So you
stop
let-
kicking
you-
me in the
hold on.
stomach.
I got to get in there. I got to get into this now. For a guy who doesn't want kids, that's taking some crazy chances.
Dude,
The
you ever have
paranoia-
$30,000 on a blackjack hand? It's the same feeling. Come on, blackjack.
Because I want kids, and that would scare the shit out of me, knowing maybe the time wasn't right or
Would it?
whatever. You
Anthony
really
likes
have
to
taken
Yeah.
chances like that.
I only fuck during periods.
We
I want it
learned
to
something today.
Look like a strawberry fribble coming out of there.
I like this. 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 I like this, man.
You liking this, Patrice?
I'm liking the fact that you stay a piece of shit. Because this could risk changing Anthony to be like, hey, I don't want to talk about things like this. Very fucking good, man. This is how you stay. You got to stay you.
Anthony will be a father and married. Two things.
He'll marry. Let me tell you why he'll marry this.
Whoa.
Because he feels like this is completely out of his league, and logistically it is, but it's not.
Right.
But it is. I'm being honest. You know
I
what I'm
understand.
saying? I'm saying, but I'm in all due respect. This is a big leap.
It's a
from
very
comfort
big
zone.
leap from from me.
Because you
It's a
know
big
you're
leap.
better.
I could have
than-
worked my way up slower.
Yes.
Gone from like the News 12 traffic
He went
girl.
from 0 to 60.
Well,
but what this does? Wait a minute. What this
He
does?
found the cheat codes. I just want to jump in there.
cheat codes.
Yeah, fuck spending all this time. I got the cheat codes. I'm going right to the top.
This
right to the high level.
This opens you up to her world, though.
Right.
Of high-level, gorgeous bitches, man.
Oh, so you're saying this could
Meaning-
be a shoe in the door.
Meaning, no matter what happens out of this deal,
I don't have to go back to
never have to see another suicide girl ever again.
I don't have to go
There'll
back
be
to-
local, like public access news girls ready to give you some pussy. Those would be the new. those would be the new air conditioner repair girls. You know what I'm saying to you?
Okay.
So they look up to Jill. Jill's big time. She's fine in the morning. You know, there's some she's opened you up because all her group. Because first of all, she's dealing with you with this fucking radio shock guy. Oh my God, he's so his dick is fucking gigantic. He's fucking. Oh my God, he's so this, he's so that, and they're like now they're going. Here's what you don't do. Don't go to any of her parties where she's showing you off. Not you. Dress exactly how you dress in your fucking construction clothes,
combat
and
gear,
you
yeah.
come with a bottle of half drinking Gatorade, and you're like, "Hey, there, toots," and you slap her friends on the ass, and she goes, like they're showing off Morgan Freeman from that Pimp movie. You ever see the Pimp movie?
No.
Street Smart, and the girl brings her to a party, and he's just like pimping all the old white women, like, "What's up, bitch?" And you just go there and you be Anthony, and all her little fucking goofy friends, they're gonna want a piece. You're the man now, dude.
Look at how Patrice fucking educates.
That's why he's got to write the book.
I know.
You
Look how
are
easy that
an
was.
object to her too. Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously,
Right,
this is
okay.
a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I like
fucking
this.
so proud of you.
Digging this Patrice
Absolutely. We got
seminar I'm getting.
We got to
I like
take
it.
a break. We got to find the audio of Patrice telling Anthony a while ago to go after Jill Niccolini, and
I
Anthony
told him,
didn't
I don't
listen.
remember telling him on air. I remember telling you off air.
We thought it might have been on air too.
No, I
but-
think on air you said something about, and then
Oh,
you
that's-
turned
that's
around and
unfortunate.
pointed at the. No, you pointed at the TV and go, "There you go. That's the girl
Because I
you
had
should."
just went down to the station and
Yeah.
I had talked to like 10 of them.
Yes.
None of them have men.
Mm-hmm.
None of them. And I'm talking my bullshit and they're just listening. I didn't get to Jill at all,
Mm-hmm.
but it was all
Thank
them
God.
other girls
Oof.
down there.
Can you imagine if she had something to confess? Like you see his Def Jam and she's like, I slept with that guy.
Holy shit!
I'm just she's they all don't have men and they don't understand why. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get why they don't have men.
And why is that, Patrice?
Because of the syndrome, the low self-esteem syndrome. Men don't want to talk. First of all, real quick, men talk to women that's lower than them so they can have the proper confidence. So really what guys want to do is walk up to a woman, any woman, and go, "God damn, I just want to eat your pussy." That's what we want to do. But we pretend, like girls like Jill Niccolini, every guy that's ever been with them pretends to love them right away. "I love you so much, Jill. I love you so much now." Just to fuck them. So they never hear the honesty, which is, "I want to fuck you," and then build from there, like fat girls or ugly girls would hear the truth. That's why fat girls, ugly girls always have boyfriends. Beautiful, high-level women don't. But that's why I love to fuck with lawyers and doctors, because no one says, "Look, you dirty tramp."
But wait, is it that fat girls take that because they kind of have to?
No! Like, no, fucks no. Man, fat girls, guys, they get enough dick. They get as much dick as any beautiful woman. Trust me. What happens is the fat girls, they get the actual manness. Jill has never known what it's like to get a dude that just goes, "What?" Let me tell you something real quick.
No, go ahead. It's fine. Roll.
If you look at a picture, right, and this is what I mean by stay better than them. If you look at a picture of Oprah and Stedman, Oprah always looks like she's in the picture with Stedman. She's always curled up, no matter what her fucking billions are and all that shit. Stedman don't give a shit. He's just like, "For you, my bitch." And she's always looking like he's like, "Stedman, I love you." Look at pictures of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. It always looks like he's in the picture with her. She's in the front. He's carrying some fucking African babies. No respect. He's lost his fucking thing that makes him better than Angelina.
Look at there's a picture right there. Okay.
Look at her. Look at her.
You're right.
She owns islands. And she's like, and he's like, listen.
He's just sitting there like, yeah.
If you go to Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, it's always him in the back looking like he's flustered because she's being Hollywood and he's become Mr. Jolie. Trust me, man.
Mr. Jolie.
Make sure and when you marry her, she is Jill Cumia. She ain't get no slash or nothing. No Niccolini Cumia. Fuck that.
Already got us hitched.
That?
Thanks,
Try
Patrice.
that one.
I can see.
We're looking at this picture. Yeah, look.
Oh
look
my
at that
God.
shit.
Look, she's carrying her coffee, and there's Brad Pitt.
And he's pushing a
the
stroller with a
strollers.
Benetton ad.
No. So
God, your observations are ridiculous.
I'm just very proud. I just don't want you to lose it.
All right.
No.
I'm proud of you.
We got to take a break.
Well, the Oprah picture should be called "One Beard Sits Next to Another Beard." Let's be honest.
Yeah, what's going on
She's
there?
curling up with Stedman, and you can almost hear her going, "I never eat pussy."
Can I say one more thing about Anthony on this situation?
You're so obsessed.
He
Wait a
is
minute.
obsessed.
Why are you obsessed with Antholini?
I'm not moving on to Pal Talk. Angelini, what's it called?
Antholini.
Antholini. I am obsessed with that, but I'm moving on to Pal Talk. You're the leader of Pal Talk. This is gonna be trouble. So you have to anoint a new person to take over all these scattering brains of no leader. Our leader left us. kind of thing.
Yeah? So I have to anoint a new leader.
Just a new person to keep all the...
Because obviously I haven't been on as much as I used to.
Do you realize, because they get emotional, you know, sometimes I bump into some of these whack bags, and they get very emotional, and they can take it personal, like, fuck Anthony, he just left us alone. And you don't want these crazy people to have no direction. And you were like, Opie completely has distanced himself from these people.
Yeah.
But you had your hand on it. You know what I mean? So you gotta have somebody on these sites, man.
What? Hey.
That's a damn good distinction.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
You gotta have somebody, you know, just to keep everybody happy, man. Somebody close to you that's on Pal Talk.
Who do you think would be a good candidate? Someone around here?
E-Rock? I don't know. Does he go on?
E-Rock's always on there anyway, and he's the worst.
E-Rock is a sneaky fuck.
God, he's a sleazebag motherfucker.
Remember the Russian broad that came in and she goes, "Oh, E-Rock just emailed me and told me to come by and check out the show."
Yeah, out of nowhere, he's just emailing girls that are in radio.
Yeah,
come down. I go, what? Oh, why'd
really
you email
nice
her?
tits.
Oh, because she was on the radio. She's in radio, and I thought, she would want to come down and see the show. Oh, do you do that to every guy too? Do you look at their profile, see if radio comes up in the search, and invite men down?
And he goes, yes.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, whatever.
Bullshit.
You know, Mr. Nice Guy, shut up.
And I know all these motherfuckers. I don't care. It's people I like or don't like. They're all yapping with each other. They all yap with each other on this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Wow,
so E-Rock, there's no secrets.
I've never heard you so disgusting when you talk about Pal Talk.
I just know they're yapping.
Oh,
they're all
bit.
one tells another, and the other one tells the other one this one.
Now it's some catty bullshit.
A lot of catty bullshit. Drama.
Damn,
it's all drama.
This motherfucker said fuck Pal Talk.
It's all fucking drama.
Fuck them stupid motherfuckers.
All you motherfuckers, go fuck yourself.
Holy shit. I'm going to visit my constituents at the news. Where's Katie Couric? That bitch ain't paged me since Tuesday. God damn, nigga. You really are a gambler. You went from 0 to 60. Don't leave them hanging, dude. They're fucking stuck.
Well, E-Rock can't be it.
No, you got.
I hear things. They yap. I heard somebody might have been called a looker by E-Rock.
A looker?
Hey, you're a looker.
What does that mean?
It's like hubba hubba. It's 23 skidoo. A looker.
I'll bet fucking Fat Neck put LOL after it too.
Yeah.
LOL, like just joking.
So he's not to be trusted with the Pal Talk empire.
Who do you say was a looker? I want to know.
Oh, I don't know. I just heard it in passing.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna yap.
Saying someone's a looker is not. Saying someone's a looker is not.
No. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like fucking Gladiator. I'm gonna be out of the picture. I wanted to anoint like fucking Maximus as the next Caesar to take care of it, and then everything will fuck up, and E-Rock will be in charge. And it'll just be pandemonium.
You know, you can't just leave it naked like that. You are gone. Let's just face it. You've moved on.
I can't think of anyone on staff.
I can't think of anyone on staff.
Maybe
Danny can't. Danny's so fucking thrown into the drama of that bullshit too.
He's too busy.
Danny's too nasty. You're just too fucking nasty.
I'll just call them all cunts.
Keep things
be
going,
alone in a room, just bouncing everyone that pops in. The second they pop in, bounce.
I was in fucking Pal Talk for a long time. I loved it, but then I got my Mac and you couldn't really look at it, but it was better too.
Well, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Stop with the you couldn't do it. You graduated from Pal Talk.
No, I personally didn't have my Mac, and a girl sucked my penis one time on camera. Not for the listeners, but for another girl.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking hot because this girl and she knows who she is. She's very sexy. She used to kind of like to choke on a cock.
Oh.
And who am I to say no? I mean, what am I rude?
Was she know who she is? A compliment? Like, yeah, that dirty bitch. She knows who she is.
She was sexy, man. Yeah, she was a sexy girl.
I believe it.
She wanted to be slapped and choked with a dick and fucking.
God bless her.
Yeah. I'm like, I want you to suck it on camera. And she's like, all right.
I just don't want you to just leave them all fucked up, man. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
figure
have
it
to
out.
do something.
Yeah,
hey, Stephen S. from Bayshore writes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
You all.
No, you can't.
Good luck to him. Just treat him like a mother turtle or mother sea turtle. Just leave him right on the beach.
There you go. Wow, Anthony's really in love.
Why?
Because this is not Anthony.
It is Anthony.
No.
It's just Anthony better.
When Anthony's done, he's done.
He's done with Pout Dog. Are you done with the gambling, my friend?
No.
All right,
Are you kidding?
Good,
Unless Jill doesn't like it.
Jill likes a good casino every so often.
She likes gambling too?
Heck yeah, let's go. We're rocking.
High class, low life. This is
perfect. It's perfect.
Dude, you done struck goddamn gold, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
We're from the same trashy, Long Island shit,
Bitch better have my money.
So, but it really it wasn't about the crazy gambling like it usually is when I go to any place with a casino.
Because you're in love.
Well, as Patrice says, JN.
JN was there, baby.
Was there, so.
And she sees some of that future money going out the window. She's like, is this necessary? See, back in the day, you gambled, you had nothing to live for.
Nothing to live for.
That's sort of what I was getting at, and Anthony doesn't want to show all his cards yet in front of the new lady.
He's just trying to hang in there. You have one last bit of Freon left in that air conditioning. Mind of yours. There's one last.
This is it for Anthony.
There's a screw left.
This is it.
From back of the refrigerator when he used to fix the cooling system. You just like, I'm not gonna. That whole saying, "Remember where you came from." That saying is stupid. It's based on remember where you came from, so you don't have to ever go back there. It's not like remember where you came from, so I can just I grew up with roaches, so let me have a pet roach just so I can get down to earth. Forget it.
It was a good time, man. We had a
college
blast.
girls aplenty, huh?
Oh, there were college girls that were celebrating their graduation by getting so intoxicated. It was hysterical to watch. They're all in their bikinis dancing with some of these Bahama girls that were, they were in bikinis with their big fat asses.
Some guy twirling a two-edged torch.
The DJs,
like Hawaii.
The DJs spinning, and these girls
in the Caribbean.
Girls are drinking, and they're going to the bar. They keep going back and getting drinks that were just multicolored. Drinking green stuff, red stuff, blue stuff, and they're just slamming them and dancing on the couches and the tables. And just getting hammered. I'm looking.
You and JN was just sitting there, just laughing at the kids.
Just laughing, looking, going. They are going to be vomiting, projectile vomiting.
5 years
like
ago, he looked at
hours.
that and was like, "Oh God, look at these young delicious."
Well, that's right.
Now he's like, "Look at the crazy kids, right, boo?
Look at the boo."
That's what I said to Anthony in the office. I said 2 months ago you would have joined him. And now you're watching
now
from
on the
afar
beach with a martini bucket and 2 straws. The love martini bucket. Just looking at him, go, look at the children. Jay.
Bitch better have my money.
I'd take a break, and I'm sure you might have a few questions for Anthony because you were there in the beginning.
This is very interesting,
isn't it?
All right, save your thoughts though. Get them together. Right after the break, we'll get into this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Patrice O'Neal, Colin Quinn, governors next weekend.
Yeah.
Let's get some people out to Long Island to see Colin and his buddy that was beaten up
my
back
cousin
in the day.
was beat up by Anthony's brother.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Small
I
world.
mean, more than once he used to beat him up.
That's pretty cool.
Your brother was a damn thug.
A bully.
Yeah.
Let's get the Kumias there then next week.
Yeah.
Get the Kumias in the front row.
How funny. You can just go up and punch him in the face.
We'll see what happens this time.
All right.
Opie and Anthony are now back.
Patrice has done many shows on Saturday Night Virus and stuff. He's done relationship shows in his inimitable style. It's not just some guy getting on there and hearing the same crap you hear over and over again. Patrice has a very unique outlook on relationships.
Based on happiness.
And people, right, based on your own happiness.
Based on happiness. Yeah. That's all it is.
And people call in and you are like, people, they take your advice.
I'm very serious and I try to walk people through. I try to walk Jim through his problems.
Yeah.
Anthony, it's brilliant.
He's very wise.
I've talked to the lovely Colin about his problems once or twice in his life.
Stop lying.
Colin doesn't.
Stop lying.
There's a problem in the studio. We'll get to it later because Colin won't even look at you.
He'll be all right.
He won't even look at you.
We're two alpha guys, and I love Colin.
Yeah.
I submit to Colin because I love him.
He's like he's on a Palm Pilot now.
He can be.
What are you?
He's
Is that a Palm Pilot?
No, it's an iPhone.
An iPhone.
It looked like a Palm
You got
Pilot
any
from
cool
my
apps? Did you download any cool apps, Colin?
How about the barbecue app? Did you download that?
Being disinterested.
Oh. All right, but let's get into this. Patrice.
I'll text you my marinate recipe for chicken, stupid. Go ahead.
Patrice, you were there in the beginning when the whole Anthony and Jill thing went down.
Absolutely condone it.
Well, no. Let's go back a little further because Patrice is there when my initial relationship broke up that I was in for 8 years.
Yeah.
And Patrice then started. Oh, Colin's playing some music.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to, but go ahead.
He doesn't know.
Older man doesn't know what buttons it is.
What button is this?
He's just trying to figure out his iPhone. He's just trying to figure it out. I just want to take a phone call.
Just let early 90 Bruce Willis head sit there and figure it out.
The sad thing is, I actually consider that a compliment. I was like, hey, that's not bad.
People found him handsome. Yeah, Patrice is there right from the start, and then kind of, giving advice
the start of
on where it should go.
The destruction of the other relationship.
Right.
Which I condone completely.
That was just done.
Yes.
That was done. And then all of a sudden, all right, now I got some free time on my hands. I'm looking. I want to scope out the scene and find some female companionship. And Patrice steps in and You actually was saying there's a certain type of girl that I should be looking for.
Absolutely, and you've done that.
Instead of what I was kind of looking at.
Which was the king of a disgusting kingdom, which was Pal Talk. These lowlives, nobody, greasy nothings that have nothing to do but their bottom feeders. I mean, no offense.
No offense. I'm sure none taken.
No offense, but I'm saying in terms of not everybody on Pal Talk. I'm saying in terms of your access. You were a bigger man than you thought you were. And the young lady gave you a bit of Let me tell you,
Jill.
Yes. Ultimately,
he doesn't call her a young lady though. In his world, she's not a young lady.
I never said anything about that.
Well, no.
In his world, she's grandmama.
Hey, man, I'm told you. Me and my girl had a big argument because she listens to the show every day. Anytime she is like the TMZ of this show.
Because she, like a lot of women that are with African American men, gets up early for work while he lies in bed.
Wow.
What's wrong with that?
I like it. There's nothing wrong with that, Colin.
I could just see her getting up, getting dressed every day. The ironing board out in the bedroom. He's lying there sleeping.
Well, he's the candy czar. Well, the candy czar doesn't have to get up early.
And I'm a comic.
He collects at night.
Shut up, stupid.
All right, good.
Take your lumps and move on.
Silly. Does she like
I'm not
the
just
show?
here to play possum.
Does she like the show?
Yeah.
You shocked that I like to add 2 cents, stupid? Maybe you forgot about me.
You just relax.
Forgot about Dre.
Why don't you go check your prostate or something, Colin? There's something going on.
Oh, Jesus. Don't give me jokes from Don Rickles. Check your prostate.
Do you feel how mad he is? He's really hurt.
Yeah.
I'm inviting him to the next one. I swear to God.
I'm kind of hurt too because I told you last time. I'm like, just invite me.
You're not really hurt, but I'm going to invite you.
No, I really am. I want to.
But you got an open invitation. You don't have open invitation, Colin. I'm going to invite you.
The problem with an open invite, you got to find out that this event's going down from somebody. I didn't know you were.
First of all, I'm not hurt. I'm angry.
Shut up, stupid. You're hurt. What is anger? Stop trying to be magical with your words. Anger is hurt, stupid.
No, it's not. Fake psychologist from 1972.
I don't love you. I don't love you. I just care about you a lot. Shut up.
Anger is hurt turned inward.
Oh,
shut up.
Exactly.
Phony.
Stop. And listen, we all know you go to a therapist. Stop.
What?
Stop. Do you feel it? You feel it. He's really hurt. I'll invite you next time.
No, I'm not hurt.
I'll invite you next time.
Fuming.
But there's a white guy limit at my house.
I just realized I got to send out more invites to my wedding.
Exactly.
No, but that's not like that. He's not like about Opie. No, Opie said to me last time, he goes, I'd invite you if you'd come. You didn't even say, you're a phony. Just go on with Anthony's analysis.
Do you see what you just said?
Go on with your Pimp Chronicles.
Opie,
go on with your Pimp Chronicles.
Do you see what you just said,
Fat Williams.
Yeah.
Go on with your Pimp Chronicles.
Did you just say Fat Williams?
Yeah.
Ugh. So,
and did you just say?
You need to get up and beg to come here a lot more.
Did you say?
Morning so you can catch up to life.
You know what? Colin's been hot on our show, man, lately.
Yeah, why don't you wake up once in a while and say, ask your girlfriend? I've been on a lot lately.
Yeah,
she listens every
about
day.
You, though.
Colin's back, man.
We don't want to really talk about your appearances.
We don't want to lose Colin again. Just chill, man.
Me chill?
Yeah,
she's over there.
He's becoming a regular.
She's over there
again.
taking his stockings off the shower curtain while he's snoozing away.
It's like once the faithful, you get a faithful cracker to come in. Old faithful Negroes move to the side. Leave Colin alone. He's called me Fat Williams, and you're accepting that?
Well,
go on with the story. Tell him about.
There is no story.
All right, let's
just
leave
shut up
Colin
and finish
alone.
looking at your phone.
Now go back to Anthony because this is big.
So yeah,
waiting for this day
that was
here.
done with. You said go out with Jill, and then you said your girlfriend and you got in a little bit of a
talking about what she said she heard about the situation and the youngness. But my thing, first thing I said to her was, your problem is you give out titles way too quickly. It took my girl 4 years to get a key to the house. You give a key right away. Like you're like you say that.
I got like a gumball machine in the
titles, man.
foyer that you turn it and the key comes out.
And you've never done what's the coming to America? You've never soiled your royal oats. You've never womanized ever in your life. I keep telling y'all that is a part of our existence. You have to objectify women. You can't keep thinking you love them until you do. You didn't love Jill right away. She was an object. There you go. But here's the good thing about what I heard happen.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
No, I want to hear the good thing.
The good thing is this. No one treats her like that, especially in her mind, nothing like you. And then I'm not saying that you're nothing. In her mind, she looks at you like a dirty bum.
Right.
And she's never been treated. She gets these dumb like Chris, what's the guy from MSNBC? The
Chris Kattan, Chris Carter.
No, the
Chris
MSNBC.
Matthews.
Chris Hansen.
Guys like that. That's who she goes to parties with. You know, can I take you out for a cocktail? And this bum, surrounded by bums. Got her. She opened up. She thought she could control you.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. But this is not how I see it.
Right.
This bum. Oh, it's just like my girl. She's in love with a fat mess, and she hates the fact that she's in love with me. Women hate that ultimately. So she's never been treated like this. So right now she's going insane. She's probably giving wrong traffic advice right now. She's probably like, there's a tie up on. I don't know. Because all the guys that come on to her, dude, you were not supposed to have her.
Right.
And you smashed it good. You treated her bad. And what ultimately is saving you is your self-esteem is so low that it protects you from somebody like Jill. You expected this not to go well anyway. You thought it was a farce from the beginning. From the beginning.
Well, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
At the
There's no way
beginning,
he was
I
going
wasn't
to fall
sure.
for her like that. He wasn't into it like that because he's like, what does this girl really want from me? What is this? And people probably saying, well, she's just using you for the publicity. All that stuff goes in your head. So you ultimately was just taking the ride for what it was worth.
Yeah, that seems to be like, especially how things at the beginning, because I thought, all right, this is a goof,
Until you smashed
it started.
Until she started blinking slow and started doing things. And let me tell you, this chick you caught her with, right? That's the perfect thing for your relationship now. Jill is going to come begging you back, and then you'll be in control.
How does that happen?
Because you dumped her. In her mind, she dumped you, but she knows the deal. In her mind, it's always not. It's not about you. It's about the competition with that other chick.
Right.
And ultimately, dude, she's gonna come back to you because a loser dumped her. She's in trouble. She's in mental trouble. I'm telling you, and you can take advantage of that.
But I'm trying to think like,
have her bang your friends.
Because she kind of took a few things out of the house. You heard about that?
Yeah, like she took your car and
took my car.
Even though her car was
a laptop.
There.
Yeah.
My Easy Pass. And I don't even know. There might even be a few things I have no clue about. But Keith's making the exchange now. See, a lot of people saying I should do this by myself. I should go over there and give her, because she's given me an ultimatum. She said, pick up my dry cleaning. There's about $500 worth of dry cleaning.
Okay.
That has to be picked up. And at the party that I had at my house, which I had an open invite to, but didn't show up.
I didn't get invited to that one either.
I meant Alan's back. Colin, you have an open invite.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. And so at the party, her camera got lost. So she wants me to buy her a new camera. And then I'll get my stuff back. I'll get my laptop back and my Easy Pass back.
Here's what you do.
Whatever else is
You
there.
buy all that stuff she wants and tell her to keep your stuff. Tell her to keep your stuff.
Laptop, though?
Who
Yeah,
cares?
laptops kind of.
Whatever.
I do own a few of them, but
Who
I mean,
cares? Let her keep.
so what'll that do?
What that'll do is drive her more crazy. It'll drive her more crazy. Because she's that. Do you understand how childish she went to? This is a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
This puts you in control of this situation.
The burning of the clothes.
Oh, this
You heard
puts you.
about
Matter
that?
of fact,
Yeah.
when she comes back, you make her come back on your terms. You take her key back. Because I don't understand what kind of foolishness that was. Like, I told my girl, this is the argument we got into. I said, look, talking about, because she wanted immediately for me to go, and I always take the guy's side under all circumstances.
Yeah.
I said, look, the reason you have a key to my house is to keep me from having other women in my house. I give you an open invitation. She wants me to go because I love you and I trust you and I want you to trust me. It's because the fear of my girl walking in will keep me from having a young broad sitting on top of my counter.
When are you writing the book?
Oh, damn.
That is like so brilliant.
But she wants that to be like, I love her so much, but
Right.
it's just to protect me from my own madness.
Right.
And I said, Anthony has never been a womanizer. He owns a mansion. He's not, no one owns a mansion. Men don't own things for themselves. We own things to impress other people. You just build the pool. You just did some things. It makes you sexier, your house. It makes you, it does. I look, my girl came in with a kid, right? My house is decorated for strange women to walk in and go, ooh. It's a house that's made for strange women. My girl found her way in, and I had to open my house up, like, without prejudice to keep me from being caught.
Yeah.
Doing what you did.
Well, the key will get you caught.
But that's why I do it. She always is almost could come in. I'm not good at, get in the closet. I'm just not good at it. But what happened is your thing, and I told you this, man, you gotta stop pretending that you're not a dude. You're a dude. You've never womanized, man. You have to go through
I've been a
point
Mr.
of
Monogamy.
womanizing.
Mr. Monogamy.
Serial monogamous. Here, you're my girlfriend now. I love you, Jill. And then some young, and I tell old women this. Any woman over 30, 35. A beautiful 35-year-old ain't as good looking as an ugly 19-year-old.
There's a quote. Patrice O'Neal. You could read in a book with the little line and then Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, you got to write the book.
I'm serious.
So you're not surprised that this whole thing broke up, right?
No, man, because this dude upgraded his entire but you got to give her credit. She upgraded, and what she upgraded is this. Other women look at Jill Nicolini. She's famous in her own right in New York City. They look at her. They get up. A lot of schoolgirls, a lot of college people get up for the traffic and know the show, know her, look at her, and want what she has. It upgrade him. That's what women do. Women upgrade us in terms of physicality. When I walk down the street with my girl, women look at me and go, "What? How did?" Then they look at me and go, "It must be something," and they want a piece. Jill upgraded your upgraded your confidence too, because now you're gonna treat news women like garbage. That's what it brought you up to.
Was that your whole goal? Because I kind of remember you explaining this to me before I was going out with her.
Yeah.
You kind of said the same thing.
look. No offense, because you're going to be back with us. I don't want to trash her too bad.
I'm not.
Wait, yeah. Let's hold on.
Traffic girl, man.
Patrice, hold on. You said that a few times. Let's get Anthony's answer. You're not going back there.
I think that's an irreparable situation that I don't want to.
She's going to
go
beg
back
you back.
You know why? I found myself falling into the same thing. I can't do that. I can't fall into the same thing I was doing.
You're gonna fall into it again and again until you fix you. You're not fixed yet. You understand? So fixed. the next girl that comes in, this girl here, okay, the girl that you're gonna give her she's just gonna take Jill's place and gonna end up being what Jill was anyway, because that's you. See, you don't understand how it trickles down from you. You have to
trickles down from me. Clear stuff.
You have to tell them what it is. What kind of defense system, right, does a 25, 26-year-old girl have against a millionaire who has a mansion by himself, hangs out with all kind of dude, knows dude, you're gonna talk to Jack Black at some point, and it's like you just talk to him. Mm-hmm. They don't have a defense against your rules. It's like, look, I live in this mansion. Here's what I need. You always call me 2 hours ahead. This because I don't want to hurt your feelings in case somebody's here. They'll do it because they don't have a defense against your life. See, our status is our vagina, and quite frankly, you're a sexy woman in a bad. You're a 22-year-old Jill Nicolini in terms of status.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So. There's no power against a 25, 26-year-old woman. She doesn't have the ability to tell you no. You're better than she is. You're better than Jill, but it took her craziness and running around and stealing stuff and telling you for you to go, Jesus, you're just a kooky weather girl.
What about the fire? The fire was...
She lit a fire?
You didn't hear that one?
Yeah, see, the girl in the closet... The girl in the closet... she had her clothes in my closet, and Jill took the bag of clothes and went out to my new fire pit I have out back. Oh, it's wonderful.
When Anthony wasn't home.
When I wasn't home.
When Anthony wasn't home, she had the run of the place.
And because she had my Escalade. That's another thing. She would have my keys regardless because she took my Escalade keys, which had my house keys on it. So she came back when I was at work, went upstairs into the closet, grabbed a few of the things, and then grabbed all that girl's clothes and threw it in the fire pit and lit them on fire.
But see, Anthony, this is another thing about because I have the same low self-esteem. He enjoys that to some degree, driving a beautiful woman crazy like that, because ultimately if you didn't, immediately phase one is change your locks. Phase two is you call the cops on this psycho. But you didn't. You like this. It's kind of...
No,
you like driving Jill Nicolini. This is big-time status because look at her friend there, the black girl that's on the... She's sitting there crying between every, helicopter shot. She's crying to her black friend about how this son of a bitch did this to her. How could she? He's a loser. He's this and that. And she's losing her mind. You can't get rid of Jill Nicolini just like that, dude. She's what you're doing is you're fixing her. She came in broke and you're gonna fix her. I'm telling you, take this as a fixing, man. Don't just let this go by as another one because you're gonna get in the same situation again. She's ready. She's first of all, she's mature enough to be your girl, man. You gotta lay down some justice. You gotta tell her first of all, look, I need some side. Side is important to a dude.
I need some side. I don't see. That seemed to be the problem. Was the fact that there was some side.
Have you ever talked about what's her deal in terms of does she get down like that or what? Does she like girls?
Stop listening to this fake bravery. He doesn't tell his girlfriend I need some side, I guarantee you.
Yeah?
He stole this. This is like a cutscene from Hustle and Flow, and I'm putting a stop to it now.
I'm telling you, look.
Shut up and let the laughter
Luckily, my girl, I'm not saying...
Shut up, you coward. You trying to get him killed.
I'm not...
She'll kill him, man.
It's in terms of this.
She's a Suffolk County Italian. I'm not kidding, man. They're crazy out there. They beat up my cousin.
I love that Colin knows so much about Long Island. You weren't raised on Long Island, but you know all about it. So where are we today there, Patrice? Ant's not going back out with her.
He's going to go back out with her.
Ant wants the hostage exchange to finally happen, even though they broke up probably a month ago, Ant? Well over a month ago.
Well over a month ago. Is she calling you and stuff?
And there's still a connection.
No. Can I say one thing, by the way, one quote?
Yeah.
A guy that said, I'm 6 years behind the time when he came in here actually said, I mean, you get to talk to Jack Black, and he talks back. Wow, Jack Black.
I was trying to think of a.
I know
you really trying to think of a name, and I couldn't.
You thought of Tropical Thunder again.
I don't know what I was doing, and you're right too, Colin. I was trying to think of a damn name.
Jack Black. Jesus Christ.
Do you miss her?
No, it's not one of those situations where I was just getting too deep into every day seemed to be getting planned out for me. Like I was like, okay, well, it's Wednesday. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to just hang around, maybe drink a beer or something. Oh, we got this to do. We got to go out and we got to, and it was fine and dandy, but it was always an appearance.
It's not Jill.
Fine and dandy.
It's not Jill. It's not Jill. It's you.
Yeah?
Like it's you.
How is that me that I wanted to hang out and not go to some event?
All right. Give me an example of how she plans your day.
All right, it was like Thursday'd roll around,
okay.
and I'd be like, I just, if I just want to hang out, maybe go out, quiet dinner.
You be her.
Or something else.
You be her, I'll be you.
Quiet dinner.
I'll be how you supposed to be. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
And then Thursday would roll around, it's like, all right, why don't you, I'm gonna shower, why don't you get ready, because we got the thing to go to. And then I would say, let me tell you what I would say first. I go, what thing?
Yeah, what thing is this?
I told you on Monday. Oh my God! I told you on Monday that Thursday we had the thing that we're going to. It's an event for little kids that have friggin' 3 eyes.
Right. Okay.
So, Uncle Paul. Yeah. So why don't you get ready?
Yeah, I'm not. Didn't I tell you Monday I wasn't going? But she already knew Monday you had told me.
Stay in character. You're supposed to be.
She already knew.
Louis Beans.
She already knew that you weren't going on Monday.
Yeah.
So ultimately, she tried the passive aggressive approach, which is he's gonna go. That's what he thought in his mind. But you set that up for her to think look, the attack that they do. This is why people, women call me an ass. It's because
Colin just starts laughing.
My girl will say to me, do you always have to be this? You always have to be. It's because our attack is like a general or a strategic thing. Their attack is like a snake. It's just what they do. They just try to take over your spirit. Like, I'm diabetic, and my girl uses diabetes as a way to love me. It's hard for me to go, mind your business. I'll take my medicine when I feel like it. If I feel like dying, I will. It's hard. They find a way to make you accept their love. So it's even like little things at a restaurant. If you go, look, give me a steak and some rice, and they bring a steak and potato, and she tries to defend you. It's almost like she ultimately is taking your respect because she thinks you can't even handle your starch situation. You understand?
Yeah.
So there were little things that open her up to know that she can control you like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's you. You're always going to find that problem with you if you don't change it now. And what you need to do is start doing what your body's telling you to do now, is get all kind of funky side. I mean, sports sex, and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Yeah.
Orgies and everything else.
Orgies.
Big time.
That's the realization Ant had. He doesn't want to be tied down. He was tied down for 2 decades. Three women in 2 decades, more or less. And he realized, I'm going to just summarize. He realized he was falling into the same old thing. And it has nothing to do with Jill. He knows he needs to be.
But I'm non-confrontational, so
right.
Instead of going up to Jill and
go,
saying
whoa,
and doing, what might have been the thing to do would be like, hey, I'm kind of feeling a little with this whole situation, blah blah blah. I just decided to, start having extracurricular activities.
Yeah, going back to where he needs to be.
Yeah, a little extracurricular activity, and then the old knock on the door that morning. What are you doing? Why is the bedroom door locked?
You think he's going to be back with her personally.
No.
Really?
No.
I don't think she would because it's been too public what happened.
Dude.
She couldn't. It's been too
that.
public.
And here's this. Here's another record I have. I've never gone back to somebody that I've gone out with or dated or
when he's done, he's
with.
done.
How can you? They can never almost hit 18 again.
Listen, we can continue after the break. We have to break.
I really want to. This is going to.
We could go with this a little longer. The phones are lit. They all have questions.
Oh, yeah.
Some agree with Patrice. Some say you're full of crap. So we'll get
therapy. Scratch your ass. I'll tell you a little something about therapy when we get back.
All right, very good. And we got Colin Quinn in studio. Colin's going to be at Governor's next weekend. Friday, Saturday. You got the Friday, Saturday slots there, Colin. And Jay Moore's calling the show. And Jay was on our show recently doing Colin Quinn, so we're going to give you a little taste of that as we go to break.
My second show in Boston is on sale for Ticketmasters November 15th. It's the first show.
Jimmy?
The Wilbur Theater.
Oh, the Wilbur Theater. That's good.
Oh, God damn. He's got that down.
I'm so impressed, Jimmy. You get to tell jokes, and you think you're special because you're painted a nails. What movie?
I'm going to guess Glengarry Glen Ross.
No. Why don't you just, embarrass everybody, you idiot?
That's been great, Colin. That's why he's not
Stream
here.
of consciousness and just yell out random quotes and go, okay, quick, what movie? And then when they're wrong, go, I'm smarter than you, I knew what I was saying.
We got so much going on today. Opie and Anthony. Of course, Jim Norton. Of course, Patrice O'Neal and Colin Quinn piping in when he feels like it.
This place is a beehive of activity.
It sure is, Colin. It sure is. What do you, we weren't able to ask you. What do you think of Jay Moore's impression of you?
It's amazing. I was here last time when you guys showed it to me.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
We got another track we'll play for everybody at the end of this break.
We like him better than we like you.
Oh.
Jim, you haven't said anything all day, and that's what you start with?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Jimmy's very quiet today. Why, Jimmy?
He's a little
I'm enjoying
dazed.
Yeah,
sometimes you got to just sit back and enjoy what's going on, even though I guess you're supposed to pipe in, but sometimes it's smart just to shut your mouth and watch.
Maybe he shouldn't
watch
be
what's
paid.
going
Maybe Jim shouldn't be paid today.
Oh, Kyle, there's no reason to get that. I mean, if you want to take the claws out.
You guys want to go to the phones?
Can I go for one more analysis of Patrice?
Sure.
The other quote, along with Jack Black, the other quote, I'll be walking down the street with my girlfriend, and women will go, I want a piece of that.
I want a piece.
Like he's a Brazilian mixed martial arts, 19-year-old.
That's what I'm saying, but that's my
Shut up, I understood you, man.
Irrelevancy.
I got it,
my
silly.
Complete sexual irrelevancy to the women that I want to be relevant to.
I want to jump in with an observation. Colin's coming up with these zingers.
Yes.
And we're enjoying them and we're laughing, but Patrice will not allow the laughter.
I know, exactly.
Because he's not allowed the laughter.
But you know what that is?
He hasn't been around me in a long time.
That is
he's not used to
number 3 on the stop it list.
But you were never like that.
Who?
You.
Don't try to reverse psychologize me, sucker. You dirty sucker. Since we're all going back in time.
Sucker?
That's how you do it.
That's right. Sparkle.
When you feel it piling on, you stop it.
All right, listen, we're going to hit the phones here. I think we got our 13-year-old friend on the phone here. Is JC, right?
Yeah.
What's up, JC? He's 13 years old, Colin.
Really? What, his sister for Anthony?
He's been listening to the conversation here. What do you got, JC?
All right, Patrice, you need to stop being a comedian, just become a psychologist. If you figure his aunt's from out, you figured out everyone.
Good point.
Yeah,
There
the
you
kid
go.
actually makes a valid point, and he's 13. All our other listeners are dopes.
Let's go to Leonardo from Long Island.
Hey.
Leonardo, what's up?
Good evening.
Hello,
Hi.
Leonardo.
I wanted to let you guys know that I think I have to disagree with little Jimmy Norton. I think Jill actually took Anthony's truck and his belongings. I don't think she was, so concerned about her digital camera and her dry cleaning. I think she was expecting Anthony to come running after her, and I didn't think it was over in her mind at all at that point.
The important thing is how he disagreeing with me. What did I say?
Yeah, it was Patrice.
I agree with that Gindaloon, though. He's got a good point.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
You know what
He's right.
You know what I meant? Yeah.
She was fully expecting Ed to run after her. I think Patrice kind of made that point, sure.
Sure. And I think what I meant to say when I was disagreeing with Jimmy was I think Anthony could still get her back, actually, if he wanted to, if he played along with
Well,
me.
it's not about him getting her back. It's about her running. She's going to come she's going to be begging you back soon.
It's been a month.
Who cares? And women plot time? That's nothing. That's
women plot time.
Serious?
I would agree if it wasn't public. If it hadn't come out, what happened?
Yes, very sordid.
But she might want Anthony back just so she could
destroy him.
Yes,
maybe that.
Yes.
But you got to always keep. Yes, they always try. Women are like, you ever see Kill Bill, the second one?
Oh yeah,
and
that was a bloody movie.
My girl's the same way. She just wants to poison my rice. I'm constantly trying to pull her eyeball out because she won't obey, and she's gonna poison my rice. She's out to kill us. They're all out to kill us. Jill was already out to kill you. So just let her keep trying to kill you. But she wants to kill you with your own love. She wants you to go, Jill, you're the best I've ever. And she goes, and it's over.
And then it's done, yeah.
All you got to do is stay 2-3 steps ahead of her, and it's easy.
I just rather, keep this the way it is. Done.
And do what? Keep having, you're going to have
the exchange
superfluous
might
girls
happen
come
today.
in, and you pop them for a few, they be into you, and then you get smothered, and then you get rid of them. It's not a good thing. Just keep them around and stop giving them titles.
Titles.
At least put them through basic training. As soon as the chick comes in, you are a lieutenant. Like you can't upgrade them as soon as they walk in the door, Anthony.
What do they got to start off as privates?
Hoes, private hoe,
private hoe,
private hoe.
And come on over 2 o'clock in the morning. All right. Do that and get out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Anthony. Come over at 2. Do it till 2:45. Leave right away. No shower. No shower. Sir, yes, sir. Shower at your own house, soldier.
So private hoe.
Private hoe.
When they fall asleep, he kicks in the doorway like the sergeant.
Wake up, ladies.
Wake up.
Let's hit the trash can. Get up now. No breakfast for you. No breakfast for you, soldier.
The private second girlfriend, the name is Charlie.
They're standing outside freezing in the underwear just like in the army.
Let's get a mic.
Can I get a warm face cloth? No. Out now. Sir, yes, sir.
Let's go to Mike in Connecticut. Mike A.
Damn.
Hello, Mike.
I love you. Love the show.
Thanks.
But listen, Anthony, you're a total hypocrite.
Am I?
Yeah, you say you want to play the field, but you went from Jill to this new girl, and now she's living in your house. So where are you playing the field?
Good point.
You went from one girlfriend to another girlfriend.
He don't make them private homes. We just was saying that.
It's not that he's a hypocrite. He's just a spineless jellyfish.
Spineless jellyfish.
Let's put clothes in there.
Oh, Christ.
Get the girl from the closet out and get another bitch in there.
That's why he keeps building extensions. He's afraid to throw the girls out. He's building new places for him to live.
I just leave him in there and build new places on my house.
That's the I flew her in from Dallas wing.
Is this chick from Dallas?
No.
Is she was from Long Island? Just some chick? Where'd you meet her? Where'd you meet the Jill Nicolini destroyer?
Jill Nicolini destroyer. I'll keep that under my hat for a while.
In the area though?
No.
Really?
No, it's very, very far away land.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And Jesus. And the sad thing, here's the thing that's so sad.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you're never going to see her again, Jill, before I start really trashing her.
Yeah.
Because, the sad thing is the pretending to like someone's girlfriend.
Oh, well, yeah, you've talked about that, yeah.
I cursed Norton out, because Norton is another one that'll give women titles, and I'm like, look,
it's usually prostitute or escort or sir.
No, you'll introduce Norton. You will introduce a girl as like this is my girlfriend, and that's uncomfortable to your friends.
Well, my friends have to get, whatever I'm at. My thing is this: I don't care what my friends can introduce a chick as anything they want, and it doesn't bother me. It's irrelevant to me. So wherever I'm at with a girl, no one should care.
No, it's not. No, it's like if I go, hey Norton, this is my girlfriend, such and such. There's a certain, because you're my friend, there's a certain respect, and there's a certain status she has automatically because she's your girlfriend. And if she's private hoe, she doesn't deserve girlfriend, like, hey, this is okay. Hey, Norton's girlfriend. You don't have to look out for a hoe. You have to look out for your friend's girl.
True, but the only thing that matters is when your friend gives them that status. Like, I've had 2 girlfriends in the last 5 years. I mean, I haven't had a lot of girlfriends in the last 5 years. I've had 2 girlfriends in I think 5 years, or maybe even longer. Probably since 2001. So maybe 7 years I've had 2 girlfriends, both kind of recent.
Cut to the chase. Jesus, nobody wants to hear your chronological order.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
It's taking a long time to get there.
That was it.
Hey, we got
maybe, I'm sorry, it was 7 years. Actually, you know what? 6.5. Shut up.
Well, no, I was contradicting the point, though. It's like, if it's like you give them a title when you feel like giving them a title, and then everybody has to kind of whatever, and then when you're done with them, there's no more title.
It's like the mafia when they go, this is a friend of ours, this is a friend of mine. Right.
Yeah, you don't say how long did you know him and where'd you meet? You know?
You go, that's my lady friend, or that's.
If I said that's my lady friend, who, my Clark Gable? That's
man, something.
She's a little gal I met.
Something just so.
I've heard lady friend. I've heard
it too.
I've heard Jimmy say
from
lady
Teddy
friend.
Pendergrass. That's my lady friend.
And Patrice is allowing the laughs now, which is good for everybody. Brad in Connecticut. Anthony wanted to address Brad. So, yes. Brad, what do you got?
Oh, God, now I'm scared. I'm only saying that.
Wow.
Damn. I love it.
Scared.
So just hear me out. All I'm saying is this. With your marriage and with Jill, one commonality was that they pushed you, or didn't push you, but because you didn't communicate, you ended up doing things you didn't want to do. So whether you believe in therapy or not.
What did I do that I didn't want to do? Wait. What did I do that I didn't want to do?
Well, get serious with Jill, maybe?
Yeah, you got into a relationship.
Well, no. I don't know about that. I don't know the happenings really with Jill, but in terms of your marriage, like, you would be forced to, like, watch, like, movies and stuff and do things you didn't want to do.
Right.
So my thought is that, don't you think, instead of perpetuating this, because really the only commonality between those two is that you didn't speak up, that it might help to maybe learn how to, like, say, I don't want to do certain things.
Like, be more direct.
And then you just end up in a big brawl anyway.
Oh, Anthony,
wait, but hold on, Patrice. But this guy wants Ant to consider therapy, and Ant was yelling about that just before the break. So, what's your thoughts on therapy?
I think if you're somebody who wants to go to therapy, that's fine. I went to a couple of therapy sessions for couples therapy,
couples count.
Which I got dragged into.
With this, the last...
No, not the last one. No. This was with the girlfriend that I was, with for 8 years.
Therapy's for girls.
Yeah. They went, she was going to therapy.
Therapy is just to make you, is to take how you feel as a man and try to qualify it to make you understand that being a guy is wrong.
It's a bad thing.
It's your gut feeling.
Dude, it was the worst. First of all, she's going to therapy. She was going to therapy. And then the therapist goes, why doesn't Anthony come in? Because I see a lot of things you're bringing up involve him. So why don't you bring him in? So I'm like, you know something? I'll be a good guy. I'll go in for one of these, see what this woman's all about, and do that. And then I find myself there like every week writing out a check to this shrink just for nothing, for psychobabble. The relationship ended anyway, and it did nothing good. All it did was conjure up like nasty crap between the two of us. Like, she felt and I felt that anything goes in this office. Some stuff you should just keep to yourself. You should keep quiet. And in therapy, all this stuff comes out where you hear things like, well, you know something? I'm not really sure I ever did love you.
This is Jill to you.
No. This is not to Jill. This is Melinda stuff.
That came out in therapy?
A long time ago. Yeah. Oh. It's like, I've started thinking.
This is the last one?
And maybe, And then she goes, maybe it was something like. No, that was an 8-year relationship, so it might as well have been a marriage, That's everything but me losing all my crap at the end of it. Thank God.
Let Ant go. He's onto something.
So it was like, she was like, I'm not sure if maybe it was just the whole infatuation thing with the radio. So I'm just sitting there, my eyes open, my jaw on the couch, just going, oh, really? Well, this is nice to know. When were you going to tell me? When were you going to tell me this?
This is 8 years into it.
As I'm dishing out like boatloads of cash to that shyster C-word mother of hers. Ugh, did I hate that bitch. Ugh!
The mother.
The mother.
Okay.
I put teeth in her mouth. I want to remove them with my fist. Oh my God! She'd show up at goddamn family functions with one friggin' brown tooth sticking out of her head. You know, I don't want to bring her over my mother's house and my parents' house with this goddamn friggin' mouth that looked like it should be licking a salt lick. and so.
You bought her mother teeth because she.
I bought her mother teeth, and not the kind you slap in, like implant screw-in teeth. It cost a bloody fortune.
Oh, I'm so glad this is all coming out finally.
It cost a fortune.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Your mother's crazy.
I don't think I really loved you at all. But yeah, let me tap into that bank account.
How much earlier before y'all broke up was she saying this?
I think it was the last installment of the tooth money. No, it was
final molar got nailed in.
It was final molar gets nailed in. She leaves. No, it was one of those situations where the therapy was going on right before we broke up.
Toilet mouth.
It was right before we broke up. So we drive to the therapy sessions and we're talking, you know, whatever. We'd get out of the therapy session, the door would slam. I'd shut the door. Now I'm not hungry anymore. I'm just like the silent drive home. Because all this anger just comes out. And it's good. It's cleansing to get the anger out of you. No, it's not.
But it is.
It's to keep it in.
It is good. You broke up. You got rid of it. It's done.
Yeah, see?
It is.
But let me tell you something.
Not holding on to any of the anger.
She could have gone to the therapy by herself and realized that she had to break up with me.
I
didn't have to be dragged down and that. Yes, and I bought her sister a trailer.
I'm just putting signs up for Anthony now. I want to see how much he wants.
So how
far you want to go with this thing?
I walked into a place, a trailer in upstate New York, where she had her sister had a baby, and the crib was being leaked into through a leak in the roof. So I'm there going, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, they really can use something a little better than this. Why don't we get him something, a trailer or something? Jesus. All right, I'll check something out. It's just a constant barrage.
You're like Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation.
But you didn't mind it when you was doing it because you're that type of dude.
No, I didn't.
But he's the king of white trash. He buys teeth and trailers.
Yes.
That's why we got such a big audience. They can relate to us.
Yes, that's what I'm saying about the pound talk.
He's the king.
Yes.
I love it. That is perfect. You're absolutely right. I am the king of white trash.
Dude, that love thing, though.
When you go to college, get stupid.
Aunt, that love thing, though. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Wow. She whipped that out. And then other days it was like, you know, it was different. And then I'd get in there and I'd start bringing up some stuff. Like, she was really pissed at me for my excessive texting. My excessive texting.
To her or other people?
Not to her.
No. To just in general.
To other people. I don't blame her. Other people.
I got mad at Norton once at the cellar because he asked me a question.
You're not having sex with Norton.
That's what you think.
Oh, you would have thought so.
You too.
He was mad at me for 2 weeks.
I was mad.
But at that point, there was obviously a suspicion that you might be moving on, right?
No, that's just it.
I'm asking. I don't know.
That's just it. I wasn't. First of all, I absolutely wasn't.
Okay.
And I'm texting, and meanwhile, it was fine for her to text 20,000 guys a day. But, you know, I'm texting 1 or 2 girls. Holy jeez, that was a big-ass problem right there. That was a huge problem. And, by the way, after we break up, she hooks up with one of the friggin' guys that that she was texting all the time and that I always knew there was a problem with. And me, I never touched the girls I was texting.
At the time.
I didn't know, not at the time or after the time. So I don't want to hear it. What a bunch of crap.
The guy she was texting was a guy you knew?
Yeah.
And you think it was before or no?
There was something going on. I'll never deny that. I don't know if there was actual contact going on, but I knew there was something. I never trusted the guy. It was always like, you know, there too much.
Yeah.
Like, not literally there too much, but just, you could tell, guy friend. We talk about guy friend.
That doesn't exist.
Guy friend sits there in waiting like a vulture. Yeah. Guy friend.
Why does he do that to you?
So, oh, let me tell you, you know what I would do? If I was lucky enough to have you as my girl.
I have no woman friend.
Shut it.
You have to be completely non-effable.
Hate it.
You have to be missing half your face for me to be your buddy and your girl.
Out of here. Guy friends are the worst.
Guy friend. And then in that little twist, because when I had to go to Colorado for Christmas, I was ordered not to text. No texting.
Just to bring everyone to the table, that was when you decided to stay in a hotel while she was hanging out with her sister, and husband, and
I have no problem
her
with
quotation sister.
I have no problem with that sister and that husband. Yeah, believe me, they live here in New York now.
They have a good roof on their trailer.
Buddy and Jen, no, a good roof on the trailer. Buddy and Jen and the kids. I love them. They're great.
They do rule. I saw them recently
great.
on the sidewalk.
They are completely different than the rest of that family. So I got no problem with them.
And they have their original teeth, and they're all good.
Yeah, and Buddy's a New Yorker. He's a real New York guy.
He sounds like a New Yorker with the name Buddy. He doesn't sound like a hillbilly at all.
His name is
Buddy.
Basil Giuliano.
Oh,
so watch your mouth, paisan, paisan.
It shows you how ungrateful women can be, though. It's like, you took good care of her. You didn't. Anthony didn't cheat. Like, he really didn't cheat. Everywhere, it sounds stupid, but first class everywhere. Treat her terrific. Whenever she wants, you buy her a Porsche.
Thanks.
Like, it only sounds stupid because we imagine what you call first class. But go ahead.
First class.
Teeth.
She was treated like a queen.
There you go.
Absolutely.
But she was treated
first
like that anyway. You're a generous guy. Anything that trickles down, it trickles right down to the queen. Dude.
I tend to be.
Yep.
I try to be. I like people
guy.
being happy around me. I don't like people being miserable. And there came a point where Melinda was just miserable all the time around me, which is like, all right, then it's time to move on.
How do we
Not
never
time
see
to
this?
drag me into therapy.
I never saw this. And
I'm great at covering crap up. I've been a homosexual for 5 years. You never know.
Oh, thank God.
Melinda.
I'm sorry.
I love the brown tooth thing, though.
Oh,
that's gonna make
God!
all day.
Every time she opened her mouth, not only was the crap spilling out of it awful, but to have to look at the teeth. Ugh!
You need to find a woman that's committed to being
That's shyster.
nothing.
I gotta ask Anthony something. So yeah, the trailer you bought, teeth, anything else?
Teeth
that you're now regretting?
Where'd you buy the trailer?
Let me think.
Did you buy anybody a spittoon?
Upstairs. Yeah, there. That looks like the teeth. Oh God!
Bought a go-kart for the brother.
All right, let me go to Cece.
Oh.
She's a girl. We haven't had a woman on yet. Maybe I don't know.
CC sounds like two women.
CC.
Hey.
Hey.
I have a little perspective. And I think all this is based on the way he was brought up and his mom and dad's relationship. And sorry, I do.
Women always trying to find a way to make it. Listen.
No, it's because of the spaghetti thrown against the wall.
That's why Ann doesn't like confrontation, but that's not why the
probably
girl
is
ungrateful.
We do that because it's very difficult. It's very difficult. We don't want to be in love, miss. That's the thing that women don't understand. Love and all that stuff is for you because we start to care about you enough to give it to you. But what we want is void-filling relationships. We need our ego. How a woman is sexy is because she just exists. How a man is sexy is we have to interact. We have to. You know what women are?
I agree with that.
Women are the TSA. Women are reactive to our attacks. We're proactive. We're trying to fly something into your building, and you're trying to you're only adjusting to what we're trying to do in terms of attacking you.
Right.
And they really it's just.
Get it? You agree?
But your thing, Anthony, I swear to God, you need a girl, and this is what you have to tell her this: a girl that loves you for what you are, and you're not going to commit to her. You have to have an uncommitted, committed girl. Like a girl who's just committed to being nothing in your life, but gets all the benefits of just being your girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just have to tell her, look, I'm not going to be with you. I'm not going to be committed to you. You don't have to be committed to me, but she's committed to you. She's committed to your nonsense.
All right, let's go to Tennessee. We're heading toward another break. Dave, what do you got?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Dave.
I think
I think it's time for all the message board people to just shut it. I learned today that Anthony's a damn good guy.
Yeah, Anthony doesn't like dealing with his emotions, but in the end, he really is a very good guy.
I might give
does the right thing all the time.
I might give credit to that chick there, Cece, on one thing: the confrontation thing. I don't like it. I don't like communicating with like oh, why didn't you communicate that? You don't communicate enough. Because growing up, I think it's true. The only communication I saw was a bowl of pasta slamming against the wall near the phone, and my mother yelling your bad word for the male genitalia at my father. Then my father calling her a bad word for female genitalia, and that was their communicating. So that's all I know of communicating with your significant other. So I'd rather just not. I assume all is going well until Mount St. Helens happens. I'm like that old codger that stayed in his house. Oh, it's been happening for years. Everything will be okay. Boom, the side of a mountain blows out. And now what?
Not only did I not know that you guys were fighting, I never saw them argue. I never saw you guys argue.
We didn't argue.
Never saw you argue.
We didn't. I don't argue. I don't yell. There'd been a couple of, heated discussions, I would say, but never arguing. Like I'm not a
look at a virus tour.
I'm not a yeller guy.
A virus tour, a couple of
you'd see that a couple times.
Like towards the end, yeah. Like
there was there was some distance that was happening near the end there. All right. All right, God, we have to take another break. We could continue. This is way too good. Wow, a lot of great phone calls. Colin Quinn, governor.
I gotta go to Fox now.
What?
Why?
You didn't do anything yet.
You gotta go to Fox?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
This weekend?
My friend's show. I said to do it today.
What show?
Rick Leventhal. He's doing some show.
Yeah, that's on at 9 o'clock, right?
No one likes Rick
I gotta go home. What's that?
No one likes Rick Leventhal.
Yes, they do. You don't even know who that is.
Exactly. That was the beauty of me saying that.
Oh, you're hot today. Listen, I gotta go.
All right, so Colin's going to be at Governor's next weekend. We're all going to check that out.
Oh, next weekend. You mean this coming Friday, Saturday?
Next weekend.
No, next weekend.
Like a week from Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on, Jim.
I got it.
Dates out, Colin. I'm confused.
Come on, Jim.
Don't even need to give the dates. A week from Friday and Saturday,
Thanks.
Governor's on Long Island.
Colin, what you doing
Simple
for
as that.
Thanksgiving?
I'll see you guys later.
What you doing for Thanksgiving, Colin?
All right, listen.
I said I'll see you.
All the plugs are on onaradio.com, by the way. We're going to continue with Patrice O'Neal, but as we go to break, in honor of Colin Quinn stopping by and giving us some fine radio today, we got Jay Moore, who called the show recently, doing his Colin Quinn impression.
Yeah.
More of this.
Please put Colin in Reservoir Dogs.
Guys, obviously there was a rat in this whole operation, and I know it wasn't me. I'm pretty goddamn sure it wasn't you. The guy definitely freaked out in there, but he seems, I don't know, he seems pretty okay now. He's a big guy, I don't know.
Holy
Christ. You're holding a desert eagle. He's asking you if you want to bark all day. A guy like that doesn't have all this, just reach the top. You know what I mean? We need to get with Joe, get this guy to the hospital. He's getting blood on my shoes. Finicky I am when it comes to my LA Gear sneakers.
Holy
Say the goddamn words, stupid.
Holy.
Colin driving around the valley with Bobby Kelly in the back. Don't punch me in the neck. I broke my stomach, man. Are you going to be okay, stupid? Will you shut up? You're bleeding all over my car. You're dummy. That dumb bitch, if I got to shoot some cop, if that's the difference between me doing, 10 years. Goodbye. That's what I talked about in the meeting today. I was really stressed out. I went to like 5 meetings in 10 minutes. What I do is they go, hi, my name's Colin, and then I run out the room and go to another one. Because I don't want to listen to everybody else talk, because they're boring. They always outdo each other.
Holy John, is that a perfect Colin?
Colin decided not to leave because he wants to check out Kosher Sports. He loves the Kosher Sports bit. Patrice O'Neal, he's going to be at the Stress Factory this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, New Brunswick, New Jersey, Vinny's Club. Tickets are going to go real fast for this one, so I would call ahead and get your tickets reserved.
Did you say like hotcakes?
I was going to say hotcakes, Jimmy, yes. What's the number, Jimmy?
Oh, this is a good one. 732-545. Ha ha. It's like a laugh for 4242.
That's right.
Vinny is a hack.
Even his phone number is hacky.
God, he bugs me. He finally took that phone off the wall, though, thank God. No more funny phone calls.
Well, Patrice will be
talking about Obama.
You're doing a lot of political stuff,
It's not even political. I'm just trying to
get the vote out.
Trying to gather the troops.
Purely racial, by the way.
You voting for him?
As opposed to what? Yours with just not racial?
98% of the blacks are voting for Obama? It's
not going to happen.
That's crazy. That is based purely on race.
Those other wacky 2%?
2% of the Republicans, those ones that they search for at the Republican National Convention, when they're just kind of panning the crowd, looking for one Uncle Tom sitting there. Well, yes, I'm a Republican.
Cameraman's getting whiplash trying to find a black guy.
There's a black guy in the audience.
I know y'all must have talked about it. I've never seen anybody so unremarkable as McCain. He just sucks. He sucks, and people vote for him. It's just awful.
See, Ann couldn't get the energy. Ann couldn't get the energy up to even argue that point. Ann knows that secretly.
I'm not a fan of McCain or his little floozy vice president.
Get it out the way.
Because I like keeping some of my money, which I'm already a 50%.
The country is finished.
Hey, screw it.
Yeah, the dinner jacket guy.
The country ain't
is
finished.
saying that the empire's done. He said that at the UN yesterday.
Yeah. That Iranian nut. Yeah, he said America's done, our
the empire's
time
just
as an
about
empire.
done.
Well, you know something? It takes a while for an empire to crumble. It'll be long after I'm gone, so I don't care. I'm just in Anthony mode right now.
It's going to be cool to like visit the ruins of Manhattan someday.
That'd be cool.
Like
bombed out ruins.
That would be real.
Look like
How
I Am
cool that'd
Legend.
be, right?
It'd be great.
We've seen enough movies with the Statue of Liberty's dresses over her head. Her book is all torn.
We're heading that way, according to the dinner jacket guy. Hey, what are we doing? Oh, Ant wanted to add one more thing before we try to move on. We got Kosher Sports with David.
Yes, David.
David is here to do Kosher Sports. But first, Anthony remembered something else that was going on with this whole breakup thing with Jill.
Yes. Well, things were taken. Remember, I brought that up, taken from the house. And I have to come up with some cash for some dry cleaning and a camera to get it back. But I did forget there was a few things that happened right afterwards. On the same day that she came by to burn the other girl's clothes, she apparently went through my Amex bills, my American Express statements, and correlated certain dates that I maybe wasn't available to go out, or certain dates where she was away, and then looked and saw those dates and what I was spending money on.
Corsage.
And some of them were some were
like
a restaurant. And then there was a hotel in there, and it was circled, and then written on there was, "Is this? Were you with one of your whores on this day?"
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll have to explain that someday to an IRS guy.
Yeah, what is
your
this?
accountant's question.
You should have on that one. You should have said, "Damn, Joe, good one."
Yeah, wow. I know, that's like investigative journalism.
Good one.
What is she doing traffic for? She should be doing investigative journalism like Geraldo.
It's kind of like she's been there before, huh?
I don't know.
Knows where to go.
I don't know, but the thought of going through the Amex thing was like, wow.
When that happens, you got caught in person, but you're so
my favorite
caught.
clip of the day. I'm sorry. Look at how the cops got rid of this guy. They just hit him with their car.
Yeah, it was a little outrageous.
Yeah, it was a little. It was like, wow. I looked at that and was like, oof.
You can't explain hotel rooms and nice dinners when you're like, I'm not feeling too well. $300 dinner in a hotel.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
you got to give it to her for that one.
I believe there was also.
Wait a minute. Was
this was
that
bad
the evidence?
too. Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Oh yeah, it was what it was. I didn't deny that there was something going on.
Wow.
But she was also mad because she circled one thing. It was a restaurant I had gone to.
But where'd you go to eat? McDonald's? Where somebody would go, "Where's Jill Nicolini, Anthony?"
Do you think I would go to McDonald's?
Where did you go where they didn't know you and it was
wait. They know me down at this place. It's a very nice restaurant. They do know me down there, and they're very discreet. They keep their mouths shut.
Okay.
Yeah, but you jumped in.
How's the Italian food here?
They wouldn't say anything to you to embarrass you or make you uncomfortable.
No, they know. They know who I am.
But Anthony was onto something. Then Patrice kind of there.
So it was circled that, and then she realized that I had been to that restaurant the next day with her. So she goes, "You took one of your whores to the same restaurant the day before you took me?
I had to test it out to see if it was good enough for you.
They might have poisoned the food.
Yeah, I didn't want you to get food poisoning.
and Anthony probably went, "Hey, Jill, try the veal. I had it yesterday with."
Oh, it's fantastic. It's great. All right.
Yeah, you recommend it? No, don't have that. It's no good here. How do you know? I heard.
All right.
Bitch better have my money.
Oh. But you do.
Sandy gets very emotional.
It's true,
when she
right?
thinks
We've never
back at
seen
these
her
times.
Get emotional.
You have a faith in people, and you try to believe they're going to love you and treat you right, and they treat you terribly time after time.
Yeah, it's just slapped you in the face your whole life.
Yeah.
People aren't very nice.
What happened?
Oh,
but
Sandy, the guitar.
Oh, no, not the guitar.
But what is it? You want people to be nicer to you, Sandy?
Hey, everyone does.
Jesus,
no one's, everyone's life is like that, you know? Yeah. I mean, I spoke to Jill, Anthony's ex, and she loved you so much, man. She loved you so much, and you cheated on her.
Hey, don't get me involved in this shit.
Yeah, I am. She told me to tell you.
She's a sucker for a sobs. This one here.
She told me to tell you. She said you tell him.
My toes are numb.
You know.
But why is
I loved him.
Why
are
you getting emotional about that? Why are you a little sad today?
No, I'm just saying. No, when it comes to you guys, that she's the most beautiful woman. I swear to God. I just said my jaw dropped. I said I can't believe that he cheated on a woman like you, man.
They can't believe a guy that looks like Jim Varney would cheat on Jill.
And we were talking. I said, I said, Anthony, I could really see how you could love him. He's a very lovable man. He's a very good-looking man. He's got a great body. And she said, I really loved him very much. And he cheated on me with a 19-year-old, and I burnt her clothes and stuff. And I burnt all the clothes and stuff. She said, I really loved him. This is the most beautiful woman. You should have seen her. I couldn't believe. She walks into a room. She's got these titties that come up like that. She had a short skirt on. The legs, I couldn't believe. The face was gorgeous. She was like,
hey, Sandy, you think Anthony misses her?
I think I just can't believe that he just wouldn't even marry a woman like that because she was drop dead gorgeous and the sweetest woman.
I don't marry anybody.
Do you miss her?
What?
Do you miss Jill?
No.
The show's getting like all sentimental.
Yeah, I know. I want to know about Sandy though. I want to know what Sandy.
You have Sandy Kane eyes. I'm just saying that they're
she
beautiful.
Just told me.
You got Sandy Kane eyes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
She is a nice sucker for a sob story. That's how you get You get some naked cowgirl.
Her hair is polyester.
I broke my kneecap playing basketball when I was.
I'm going through a crisis right now.